Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to The Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm...
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
They didn't think niggas out of Oakland was going to push up on their ass. You dig?
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Well, tell the truth and shame the devil that Devin is a bad motherfucker.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
Come get the real belts, not this ain't franchise shit.
That boy is good.
Bill Haney, say his name 3 times, pop up like candy, man.
When you talk about that, you talk about one of the best fighters in boxing.
SDS Promotions.
You're going to see it on MGM Grand. Only one will stand. And Bill Haney, William E. Haney come with that fight plan.
Tonight's crowd was pretty crazy. 80,000 in Australia. But the crowd doesn't win fights, I do.
WBC, the lightweight champion of the world.
You ever been in Australia?
No, I never been, but I look forward to it. Going to go pick up some belts out there.
Didn't have to sell a chain to make a fight. All we got to do is make that flight. You gonna hide behind them judges, but Lord Devin Haney gonna stand above. I'm serious, George Cambos. Dope.
I'd like to wish you all a very warm welcome to Australia, everyone.
I want to show all my experience, everything that it took to get to this point. I want to show the world.
Who's the best young fighter in the game?
Me, by far.
For the 54th consecutive round, Devin Haney has outlanded his opponent in total connect.
He can hit the mitts, he can hit the bag all he wants, but it's different when you're in there with Devin Haney.
Cambos, you in trouble.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
You said a lot, you did a lot. Tomorrow, you in trouble.
Pussy! I'd fight you in your backyard if I had to, because I know that I'm gonna beat you. And you'll see June 5th.
Wow.
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin Haney.
SDS Promotions.
Yeah.
What up, what up, what up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Buenos dias. We are back with another one. It is Monday. I know some of you don't like Mondays. Look. Uh-oh. Oh, we're open for business. Yeah, I know some people don't like Monday, but Monday is a Friday for me. And guess what? This week, Danny said it's going to be like 106. So it's like vacation time.
111 is the high for Friday and Saturday.
Poolside. Every day after the show, I'm sitting poolside. I should buy new pool furniture, but that's not my house. What up, though?
Shit, just thinking about the poolside this weekend at Nestor's crib, at Nestor's casita.
Let's do it.
Throw some carnita on the grill.
Oh, wow, we got my guy, El Caballo Bronco.
Yes, indeed.
Do you know, boys and girls, who's the Caballo Bronco? Austin, do you know who's Caballo Bronco?
Let's Google.
I do not.
Let's Google Caballo.
Caballo Bronco is actually Carlos Adames, that when he was just 2-0 could be seen sparring the current top 5 pound for pound, top 3 pound for pound star, Terrence Crawford. Yeah, he's coming in. He holds 1 loss to Patrick Teixeira when they fought for the vacant WBO, where Teixeira did become the victor in that fight and become a champion.
I've never heard somebody pronounce his name.
Teixeira?
Like, yeah, it's definitely Teixeira.
Oh, what'd I say?
Teixeira.
Teixeira or whatever.
Oh, Teixeira?
Yeah, like Glover
Ness
Teixeira.
made sure to pronounce every letter in his name.
So is it texture? Texture?
Bro, what? Teixeira.
You know, it's sad because I talk to him all the time. He's pretty cool on WhatsApp. Mm-hmm. Like he's like, I can hit him up right now. What time is it in Brazil? I swear, I feel like, well, I used to be in the East Coast too. That's a different thing. Even though still, it
Because you was probably on the show texting them type shit, right?
calling him. That's what I'm saying. He's mad receptive. Like once he gave me his number, obrigado. You know what I'm saying? It was easy, especially with the WhatsApp got the voice, man. You don't even have to text.
Bro, I haven't really got into like the WhatsApp, groove.
It's the only reason I mean, don't get me wrong. I already have more than 10 years paying for the international plan because, I talk to people in every country. But WhatsApp is the affordable way to do that. But it's also just better. Like for video and audio calls, long distance, do WhatsApp, bro. You're just going to have a better connection than any landline or cell phone that you try to use. It's insane. I guess they just been ahead of the curve, man. That shit been out for a minute. But anyway, we're here to discuss what is next for the Undisputed champion, Devin Haney. A lot is being said in just what? Has it been 48 hours already?
No, about 36, right? Monday morning, Saturday night, 36 hours.
So in 36 hours.
Oh, shit.
What?
Breaking news.
What?
Oh, shit. Let me go to Twitter. Michael Benson broke some news.
Well, he talked about someone else's news.
Yes. Actually, let me go to Instagram because that's where the real news is at.
Which is funny because he's like this popular news reader.
And let me tell you, this
he reads the news and gets it to us quicker than us following the actual person that we already follow. He's somehow has the time, Austin, to sit there, right, and realize if I have a guest that's newsworthy for him to tweet about while simultaneously watching an IFL video and a Fight Hype video and a fucking second.
Oh, this shit not even breaking news. You probably already seen this shit.
What?
Oh, damn.
I haven't. Oh, that? Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, damn.
I put in the. Listen, you about to get fired. You have to get your pre-pro together. This shit is retarded now. We put that in the pre-pro like mad long ago. But now you got to talk about it. Give him a screen. Actually, don't, because he doesn't even have audio yet.
Oh, man.
Yo, in the new studio, we got to tell Dell we need 2 1/8 jacks, man.
All right.
So that you can have audio, bruv. Because that one they ordered from Amazon for you 3 months ago, it just never
showed up.
Good shit.
Yo. Let's get to the groove, babe. So what you got the moves, babe? It's the new, babe. In the move, babe. What you gotta do, babe? If you in the move, babe. It's me and you, babe. Yo, I hope I don't get flagged because it's about to drop on all streaming platforms. So right now it's not flaggable, but once it pops June 10th for early release, I'll get flagged for this portion. And then June 19th, all over the world. Let's go. And he says, I wanted to feel good this summer while relaxing, doing the things I love and listening to some good old vibing music. I knew just what I wanted, so I created it. The mind is a very powerful tool when used correctly. I'm sharing with you my passion and gift. I hope you enjoy it. I present to you every time. Featuring my brother, Marcellus Wilder. Release date, June 19th. Early gift, June 10th. Streaming on all major platforms. Get that man take that down. They seen all my sound bites. Where's my clapping? Here we go. Clap, clap. I knew this was coming because when I went to his house, I seen the studio. He had the booth and everything with the fucking logo on the glass door. So I knew it was coming. Plus, I remember one night we was on this, he got this floating fucking
deck.
Yup. He got a floating deck. 2 double-decker. Downstairs, the jet skis, and then you got to go upstairs to chill. No, it's a double-decker deck. He ain't playing. That boy ain't playing. I told you he got a roller coaster ride from his
house down to the...
So you ain't got to go through the bushes and none of that shit. You just sit on a little... Yo, he ain't playing at all. At all. So I seen the booth. He's got a personal gym, and then there's the door to the studio. So I knew this was coming. I'm like, how he get it on all major platforms? That's pretty dope. That's why I'm clapping.
That's pretty easy though.
Oh really? You can just get on iTunes.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Spotify.
I know you gotta have like an account and shit, but like, you know, I got friends who
got songs on iTunes.
Yeah, and it's just like, bro, you know.
Do they get paid? Because I heard people getting paid from these streams.
I'm sure my friends are not getting paid.
Oh, you ain't share their shit.
What?
Say the name right now.
What? Oh yeah, my boy.
They ain't famous
Smooth
because you ain't share
130.
this
Nah,
shit.
you better stop playing Smooth 130. He already know what's up.
All
man.
right, well, you should have led with my man Smooth 130. He on iTunes.
Yeah.
Drop him a 5-star review. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
clip that.
But I got other people. Bro, I'm saying I know a lot of people. That's just the one I chose to promote. But no, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people.
The point is, because he has a following, it'll pop.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I like it. That's definitely my Caribbean style of music. You hear it. You know what I'm saying? That's all you. Anybody that gets in my car, we already jamming or something like this. Some Tory Lanez got something like this. All my Spanish reggaetoneros play things like this. This calypso-y, right? What is that? Guyana, right? Who likes calypso a lot? Maybe that's a Google. I really like the production. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, moving on.
Yeah, no, I'm
We about to get our first guest. Are we ready? Let's bring her in.
Dropping it on Juneteenth, huh?
Yeah.
He's smart.
He probably should drop it at the Charlo fight. You know what I'm saying? Give out some copies out there. Get back. Yo, you know how Paul Wall made it? Out the trunk.
Yeah, but
you wasn't born for that.
Deontay Wilder already got a following, bro. Like,
But
he ain't got to do that.
He got a following, but like, still, bro, like you can never. What is that called? What was that called? Street team? That's what it's called?
Bro, my man has a roller coaster from his house to his poolside to his lakeside deck. You think he gonna fucking?
No, I'm saying if he's at the fight, that's pre-existing partners of PBC. Like, ain't nothing for Deontay to get a little booth.
Nah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? Sign some autographs. Give out a copy, buy one, get one, or something like that. I don't know. I'm just thinking, whatever. You a hater.
Who we got in that, Nas?
Well, you are the translator.
She speak English, and that's what you talking about.
I'm talking about the name is Ulicia.
Buen rostro?
See? This is what he likes me to do. Ulicia. It's funny, my mother's name is Alicia.
My sister, the older of my two sisters, her name is Yulisa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So that's very close.
Yep. So
wow, we all have something in common here.
So, good. First of all, good morning.
Buenos dias.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you.
How can you be this happy at 6:20 in the morning?
I don't know.
What time did you have to get up today?
5.
5.
Oof.
Is that normal for you?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys do runs or something that early?
We used to go out on Saturday mornings to go running. Before she joined the track team, but also when she goes to weigh in and stuff, she's got to get up around that time to get ready for weigh-ins.
So Ulicia, right?
Yeah, if it's too hard, you can call me Yuli.
Yuli.
What
got you into boxing, Yuli?
When I was little,
Oh wait, you were smaller than this?
Yeah. I used to punch the boxing bag in the garage when my parents weren't knowing.
So you would just go in the garage and punch the heavy bag?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So who found out first, your mom or your dad?
Say her mom. Yeah, her mom is the
mom.
one that kind of brought up the idea. Like, let's put her in boxing. So we were like, what? Yeah, let's go for it then. You know what I mean?
So how long ago was this? Because you're 9 years old now, right?
That was when I was
5.
5.
Oh wow.
5.
Yeah. So when she was 5, we joined the gym in Utah, and that's where we met Coach JD. That's where she got started, and thankfully for him, he put us on the game and kind of fell in love with it. And it's just a family affair now. We're all in.
So whose heavy bag were you punching?
My dad's.
Yeah, it was my. Yeah.
Okay, so you were into boxing.
Yeah.
Did you box?
I had a heavy bag growing up and a speed bag in the back of the trailer where I grew up. My dad had one for me. I never got into it like she did. You know, she's all about it. My dad used to box when he was younger in Mexico. He didn't go professional or nothing. And her great grandpa on her mom's side also used to box. So anytime she talked to them, they'd always try to show her combinations and stuff.
So did you used to watch boxing? Do you watch, or did it all pick up now that she fell in love with boxing?
I used to watch it all the time. You know, I was a big Fernando fan. I grew up in Oxnard, California,
Vargas?
so that was
Okay.
you know, had kind of be a Vargas fan. You know, so he kind of put it on.
You didn't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, you had to root for this home guy. So so we always watched it and stuff. Always been a fan. And then it wasn't until she got into it where her coach asked me like, "Hey, you wanna coach? You know, help me out." And so I joined, and he put me on game, man, and I really appreciate that. And she's going with it right now, so I'm excited.
So this is something that you love already, or you just enjoy doing it? Like, what is your relationship with boxing? How would you describe it?
I love it. I mean, it's very fun. It teaches me a lot of stuff.
Like what? What does it teach you?
My conditioning, my technique.
Staying disciplined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's obviously stuff that you can use in everyday life, outside of boxing, because you definitely have to be disciplined to have success in boxing.
Yeah,
Do you watch the fights?
Yes.
Female fights or all boxing?
All boxing.
Who's your favorite fighter? To watch.
Sinisa Estrada.
I seen that you worked out with her before.
Yes.
She's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Champion.
What'd you learn from her?
Well, she just kind of ran her through some drills, just like a normal workout type of day.
Okay.
Did some mitts with her, show her how to do some those
That's
wall
some
jumps.
love.
It was
Is
awesome.
Sinicia from where you guys are from?
No, she's
Los
East
Angeles?
LA. Yeah.
So how's that story go? How'd you guys link up with her?
I would credit that to her mom. Her mom kind of runs her Instagram a little more
Okay.
than I do. She had talked to Sinisa before regarding her nickname, so that's kind of where we first got in contact with her and her father. Her father's a really, really nice guy, and I believe my wife and them kind of.
But wait, regarding the nickname, why you guys share the nickname Super Bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just wanted to be called Super Bad, or did you already know about Sinisa?
I just wanted to be called
Super Bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, after watching her
So
fight.
out of respect, she reached out.
Yeah, she reached out. She's like, "Hey, can
Okay.
I use this name? Can I use this name?" And Sinisa said, "Yeah, go for it." What she say to you?
She said, yeah, you can use the name, but no one else could.
That's good. That's good. But now those some big shoes to fill. You got to be super bad, because Sinisa's definitely super bad. She's been doing her thing for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No problem.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it, boss.
After me. After you.
So I'm curious. Did you eat before coming?
Did you eat?
No.
This morning?
No, she just had like some milk. Like,
Okay. I'm just curious. What's your favorite cereal? I know you got to eat cereal. All kids eat cereal.
I like Tricks.
I used to love Tricks.
Tricks is in my rotation.
Yeah.
Tricks
Really? At this age?
Tricks is definitely in my rotation.
A lot of sugar in Tricks right now.
Yeah. Well, now
but
we're on
you're
this diet.
You're in the
but
track.
yeah.
You also do track though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you run a lot, so the sugar's nothing for you. You burning that off.
Yeah, she actually just got back yesterday afternoon from a track meet in LA. So
What events do you run?
In California, I ran the 400, the 800, and the 1500.
Okay, so more distance.
yeah, she started off doing the 1, the 2, and the 4.
Yeah.
And her coach started moving her up to the 4, the 8, and the 15.
Which is better, because in boxing it's long distance running, but obviously they do wind sprints.
Yeah.
To factor in that high intensity.
Yeah, it's made a huge difference, I think, in her conditioning, because and And I think it makes it more fun for her also to get them miles in and get that type of road work in.
I mean, so what's your name?
My Albert. Albert.
Albert. And your last name?
Buenrostro.
Oh, okay. So Albert, this is your little princess. Why do you want her to box? Like you and I both know women don't make a lot of money. Like what's Michaela Mayer's last paycheck? Can you just Google that for him?
Absolutely, I'll Google
because I mean, you know, why do you want her to take these punches?
Yeah. Honestly,
do you think you can market her to the level that when she becomes a professional, it's worth it?
I hope so, and I think it's trending in that direction for women's boxing. But honestly, it's up to her when she gets older. You know, I'm just trying to give her as many opportunities and open as many doors as I can for now. She loves all sports, so that's why we put her into a variety of sports. You know, she's just a competitor, man. She hates losing. Team sports. I know she loves team sports, but there'll be kids out there just playing, you know, and she's out there really trying to compete and win.
Exactly.
So, like, all right, well, boxing we think is going to be better for her because it's up to her, and I know she puts the time in. I'll let her answer as far as like her biggest, I guess, her hardest obstacle in boxing is the mental part, I believe, you know, and that's what pushes her.
Why do you
to
say
train
that?
harder? Because what do you think? I want you to answer that one. Yeah.
Because there's gonna be a lot of. My dad also put me in boxing, so when I get into school, if I get bullied or not, I can fight back.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And defend yourself as you should.
Yeah.
As you should. That's good. So, have you had any instances where somebody's tried to bully you?
No.
Okay, that's good.
How do you handle your losses? Have you cried?
Yes.
Have you wanted to quit?
No.
Because you've lost, you don't want to do it anymore?
Mm-mm.
So does it make you want to go back to the gym?
Yes, and work harder.
That's great to hear.
She actually
What's
got
your
in trouble
sign? Do you know her sign?
No, I'm not into all that
you're
kind
not
of
into
stuff. Yeah,
astrology?
her mom is though, but not me.
When were you born?
I was born February 22nd.
Oh, that should be Aries, right?
Oh,
no, I think it's a Pisces. Is
Pisces.
that what that is? That what your mom says?
2/22, 23.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes, because March, the beginning of March. That's right. He doesn't know, but he knows. You check him out. That's what your mom says.
Yeah, that's what
Yo,
mom
he
said.
throw that in there at the end to cover his
man,
butt.
I had to. You know?
Yo, so Michaela Mayer in the Jennifer Hahn fight. So that was 500 for her.
500,000
and 275 for Hahn.
Michaela, but that was Unification.
Yeah.
No. Give me the first title fight. I know that's gonna be difficult. That's fine. I mean, 500 is worth it.
But think about
it's
it.
It's just a long journey to get to that.
Think
though.
about it though. She had the Team USA background, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's a long journey.
And then it's like, who else? What other girl does Top Rank have?
None.
So it's like that's the only girl they're pushing. So you know, I feel like, you know, more invested in her, but
it's a long journey.
I ain't gonna lie, that's surprising.
What? 500,000?
500 and 275 for Han. That's still like a good
So you know
purse.
she's getting. You think So everyone else has gotten $1 million now. Katie Taylor got $1 million. Amanda Serrano got $1 million. This is not a Undisputed, or is it Undisputed with Alicia Baumgartner?
No, because of
so they can't
Chew.
even.
Because of Chew. Yeah.
I wonder, is it going
Because
to
of
be
Chew,
how much they're going to pay them?
So it's just going to be for the 3 belts.
And Eddie's not involved. It's Top Rank paying
Yeah,
Baumgartner.
but see that's what surprised me, because Chew was with Eddie in Matchroom, so I'm like, that'll be an easy fight. Make Chew and Alicia.
I think they believe in Alicia the same way Top Rank believed in Devin. They sending her out there to get that belt to come back home for the Undisputed on the zone. Make it more important on the zone.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, had she unified with Chew, then the Undisputed fight with Michaela Mayer, who's already a way bigger name, is now an even bigger fight.
Yeah, but it's not on a home platform, man.
That's true.
I get it, but sounds like there's some money there. I mean, obviously that's 130. No, that's 1 in a million, bro. Like, you know, even though they're popping up more and more, he is right. We are trending in women's boxing, becoming bigger and bigger. I mean, just yesterday, I followed like 5 new women boxers. I threw one, but he's never checking the pre-pro, but someone like Sandy Storm, something, she's looking good. So, you know, it's definitely trending that way, but it's a long journey.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah.
But you already started that. You're a 4-time national champ.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds tough to do. How many fights do you have to win to become a 4-time national champ?
It just depends on who signs up. I mean, you fight who they put in front of you. The 3 out of the 4 nationals, she's had to fight twice. The only time she's only fought once was this last one. We had to move her up in weight to get a fight. So she fought a bigger girl.
How was that, moving up and fighting a bigger girl?
Great.
Was it easy?
No, new experience.
What was that experience like? What would you say is different between fighting a girl your own size and fighting that particular girl that was bigger than you?
Probably she was bigger. I mean,
heavier?
Yeah.
So did she like lay on you?
No.
Yeah, she definitely had to move her feet a lot more. You know, make sure the game plan for them was to just try to kind of corner her in.
Was bigger just in weight or size as well?
In weight, you can notice it when they were side by side. The girl was just a little bit taller than her, but you could tell she was a thicker girl.
Were you able to get the win?
Yeah.
Wow, over a bigger person. What was the experience of the other girl? Do you even get to know those things?
I didn't really look her up.
Yeah.
I knew
So
she's been
difficult
fighting
on
a
the
little
amateur
bit.
level.
Yeah.
Aggressor?
No, how many fights she had?
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
I think she had a few fights.
I thought she had like 5 or 6.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. I didn't really look into
Do you
it.
like to know how many fights your opponent has, or would you rather not know?
Not know. Just fight him.
Why?
I just don't want to know.
Think it makes you think more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Start to think that the person's more experienced than they are.
Yeah.
So, do you think this is something that you're going to do long term? You think we'll be talking to you in 5 years from now and you're still boxing?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I have a long journey coming ahead of me.
Yeah, I know she has big dreams, big dreams. She's really shy, but I know she's talked about all the things she wants to do in the sport.
Can you tell us? He said you're shy, but you know, this is the perfect preparation, because obviously if you want to be as popular as a Michaela Mayer, you know, she's a speaker. Alicia Baumgartner is a speaker. These women take pictures and they're in front of the camera, and you have a beautiful smile and a great personality, and you shouldn't be, you know, embarrassed or shy at all, because you're doing what a lot of young girls your age are not doing, and you can be inspiring someone. They can listen to this interview 2-3 years down the road, and you turned another little girl into wanting to box because she's seen you and what you've already done.
Yeah.
And what does it mean for you when you have fighters like Sinicia, and I see OShea Jones commenting under your post, and, you know, just showing you love and support, you know, for you to be so young, how big and important is that to you?
Very important.
Does it make you feel like you're doing the right things and you're progressing in the sport?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. And, you know, the more you do, you know, the more recognition and the more acknowledgement you'll get. We were just talking, obviously, this past weekend with Devin Haney's fight, and how regardless of promotion, regardless, you know, it seemed like only Roley and Ryan Garcia were the only haters on the internet, because every other fighter out there, trainer, you know, gave him his credit, gave him his flowers. And for me, it was just nice to see, you know, because sometimes it's like, oh, that fighter's with that promoter, we're not going to acknowledge, you know, and that was nice to see. And it's nice to see that you at such a young age are, you know, just getting some love and support from, you know, some great champions.
Yeah.
So when you're in the gym, what is your favorite exercise?
In the gym, I like hitting the bag, the heavy bag. I love doing mitts. Um.
Do you spar? Do you spar often?
Yeah.
How often do you guys spar, Dad?
The closer we get to fights, we bump it up a little more.
Okay.
About almost every day of the week, coming up into a fight the weeks prior.
Oh wow.
But right now we just do a
What's
lot of
her
drills.
weight class?
She's at 60 right now. Where
You have her sparring boys or no?
Yeah, boys. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, for sure. That's mostly the only work we get, and is boys. There's a couple girls out here.
Do they got to dial it back, or you letting them go all? Letting them be boys.
Yeah, we let them go.
Oh, wow.
And Uzziah was just on here, and that kid.
Oh, y'all sparred Uzziah?
Yeah, he pushes her mentally a lot. And,
Really?
we really appreciate that. All the boys out here have been great. And I'd like.
So
to
you
say
guys
thank
are
you
local to
everybody.
Vegas?
Yeah, we live in Vegas. We just moved out here last year. In,
Okay.
April.
From where? From LA?
From Utah.
Utah.
Actually, yeah.
But you moved out here for boxing?
Yeah.
Oh, so this is serious.
Yeah. This is serious.
You guys are really all in, yeah.
Yeah, we're all in as a family too, So me and her mom want her to do other sports.
So are you gonna homeschool her to give her?
She is homeschooled.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's homeschooled right now, and so it's made it very convenient so we can travel.
Was it boxing or the pandemic?
It was a little bit of both.
Okay.
Everything just kind of like I said, I grew up in California. My wife's from Utah. Vegas is right in the middle. For my line of work, I get paid a little better out here. So
what do you do?
I'm an electrician. So
Okay.
I get paid a little better out here. So we kind of figured, all right,
I'm
well,
gonna
the
be
boxing
DMing
scene
them
is here.
soon.
Yeah. So the boxing scene here, compared to Utah, is
Of course.
you know
Night
what
and
I mean?
day.
Yeah, night and day. So it all just kind of made sense to come here.
Oh my God! What if you change your mind at 14?
It's okay.
They do have a great track programs out here too.
Yeah, and Coach Larry Wade is out here.
Yeah.
If she transitions back in the track.
Yeah, we big shout out to Coach Kenny, Coach DJ with Las Vegas Gators. I know he works for Mayweather Promotions and stuff, so he's really awesome.
Oh, Kenny Craig?
Yeah, Kenny Craig.
Oh yeah, shout out.
What,
Kenny
you guys
Craig.
work with him?
That's her coach.
Oh, wow.
He's a track coach.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, shout out Kenny Craig, man.
Yeah, shout
He
out.
does a lot, man, with the kids.
He's awesome.
He does
man.
the track. I don't know. He does the football too. So
Yeah.
shout out to Kenny.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Shout out to Kenny. Every fight, he's always taking care of the people. So
So is your favorite color black?
No.
Which one?
It's my favorite color is blue.
Blue.
Why blue?
I don't know. I just like blue.
Fair enough.
Has she started does she still wear the amateur outfit, or does she get to wear her own ring outfits?
We have her a ring outfit, but she wears amateur outfits most of the time. So we're still trying to get a fight where we can wear a custom outfit. We're in the process of
It's
trying to
funny
get a fight
because
right
I
now.
went to one in Tampa, an amateur show, and this kid came
fully decked out.
Yeah.
black and gold, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. But that outfit ain't work that day. But
he lost.
But he looked good losing. And I ain't just talking about the outfit. Like it was a great fight.
Okay.
Then I started following that amateur. Let me see. It's something like I'm sure y'all have heard of him. It's like Andres Shorthands.
Ooh, I don't know.
No,
I'm not too sure.
Let me see where he's
I
from.
don't
This
know,
kid
man.
is no joke.
Yeah, but it's funny you say that.
Andres
because
Short Arms.
because very few amateur shows have I seen where
119 pounds.
where fighters can wear
Yeah.
whatever, especially at this age,
Yeah.
can wear whatever it is that they want. So
Yeah, we're in the process of trying to get a fight for her on the 16th and 17th of this month out in California. We're just waiting for someone to. They're trying to match her up with somebody right now. So,
okay.
hopefully, if not, then we'll be going to Wichita, Kansas for another nationals, July 11th.
Okay,
That
July 11th
through the 16th.
All right. So you guys are staying busy.
Yeah.
So in a perfect world, how many fights are you guys looking at this year?
Oh my God. This is funny. Her sign characteristics basically indicate that she's going to continue the journey because, all right, so it says, Pisces is a warm and caring and very involved. The sign is an excellent son or daughter as well, always interested in parents' happiness. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
Yo, she's
I love her
adorable.
smile.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
You have to talk more because
you know what's
you're
funny?
so...
Your birthday's February 22nd?
Yeah.
Bro, my sister's the 23rd, so they'd be the same sign.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm talking about the one who's Lisa. Her birthday's February 23rd. Super reserved, super like quiet and shy. Actually, she runs...
No, that's Pisces.
Bro.
Except they have like an OCD. They like to have things organized or clean. That's you?
Yeah.
You have all your shoes lined up?
Bro, but
that's why people are like, oh, I don't believe in astrology. But how is it that so many of us have the same characteristics under the same sign?
And let me tell you, my sister, she's the one that when the time comes, that'll be caring for my parents. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she's the one that I'm sure is gonna be
Move
there.
them in.
Yeah, move them in.
Yeah,
You know, the full 9 because I just see it now.
Well, this is good because that means you're a carer, you're a giver. So, you know, you just got to keep working hard. And, you know, once you get that big fight, like he just said, you're going to take care of your family for the rest of their life. So you just got to keep grinding.
And I just want to tell you, because I know you said that you've cried when you've lost. I want to tell you that.
Everybody cries.
I want to tell you that crying is definitely okay. But, you know, I just want to give you a couple of examples. Like Shakur Stevenson, right? He lost in the gold medal in the Olympics, got silver. The guy that beat him lost his pro debut, and Shakur has now, you know, gone on to accomplish greatness and is pound for pound at 24 years old.
Meaning a loss doesn't define you. Meaning that loss that you cry for that day, it might make you, like Shakur, a 2-time champion tomorrow. So, you know, especially in this sport, you know, there are going to be fans that make wins and losses more important than they are. But it's more about you getting back up and, you know, trying to get that W by any means necessary. So when is your guys' next tournament or fight?
It would be in maybe California. If not, we have one coming up in Wichita, Kansas.
And that's July 11th.
What is your total amateur fights now?
11, right?
I got 11 fights.
11 fights. Yeah. And I know you have a little brother.
Yep.
Has he picked up boxing at all, or is he still too little?
He's too little.
Too little. Does he watch you when you're training or fighting though?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna get into it, or are you gonna try to get your brother into boxing?
Yeah, I am. He's kind of like a wrestler fighter.
Yeah, that little kid loves to wrestle. So he might be more of a wrestler, or maybe he might pick up fighting, but we'll see. I know he's definitely aggressive.
Pop, so you know, even though our neighbors here, the UFC buildings right here, we always like to remind people that UFC fighters try to come to boxing because this is where the money's at. So
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, even though he might like wrestling, it might not be worth his ears looking that way.
Yeah.
Man, those cauliflower ears are crazy.
Yeah,
and it happens in wrestling too. That's why they wear those little plastic, you know.
So no,
ear guards. Yeah, you should wear them during practice because that's what I did, and my cauliflower is not even that bad because
that bad.
I just have a little bit up here on the top because like the thing is with cauliflower, you don't get it during matches, which is when you're actually supposed to wear them. You get it during practice when you're 3-4 hours on the mat. Like, but that's just my 2 cents.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, and exactly. You don't want your son having those ugly ass ears, you know.
Mm-hmm. So I seen you in Top Rank's gym. Are you sparring there, or you just went for like to meet fighters and get inspiration?
That day it was my birthday, so
Yeah, we got invited over. With the cash flow.
Okay. We just had cash flow in that chair right there.
Yeah. Cash flow. We got to meet Berlanga.
Oh wow.
We got to meet Bruce Carrington. Who else was in there? Oh, that was
Bruce was in this chair over there.
Yeah. We got to meet quite a few guys. You know, and it was wonderful because it was just for her birthday. It was kind of a surprise. So.
Did you get to meet? Oh my God, he knows it. So, Almanac, what's McKellar's trainer's name? Coach Al Mitchell.
Oh, yeah, Coach Al
Mitchell.
Coach
I didn't
Al
see him.
No, when Bruce was there, you didn't see him?
No, I didn't see him.
Oh, wow.
Well,
I know he trains Troy, but, normally if Bruce is there, Troy is there.
Yeah.
Look at Danny about to correct me, thinking I'm wrong. Fall back, small back.
Nah, I'm just...
So...
what's the last fight? What is the last fight you saw on TV where you like got excited to the point where you were like maybe,
throwing
cheering,
punches in the air,
cheering or yelling at the TV or something? What's the last fight that got you that excited?
You should have put the camera on her when she made that face. That was hilarious.
That's a hard one.
I know which one it is. It was a Katie Taylor Serrano fight.
The Katie Taylor Serrano fight.
Yeah.
Who were you rooting for, or were you just happy to see a good fight?
I was voting for Katie.
Katie? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, so you must have been.
It was a good fight.
But you were nervous. You were nervous, weren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Because Serrano was landing them bombs.
Oh yeah.
And it seems like the rematch is not going to be next, according to Eddie Hearn. So
I mean, Katie needs to heal, bro. You can't.
Well, he said
even if you did it in an immediate rematch, she needs 6 months.
Eddie made
3 months. Because treat that like a knockout. She was. Treat that like a knockout, then give her 3 months to train.
Eddie made it seem like it was Amanda's team that didn't want the immediate rematch. So I don't know.
Maybe it was a tough fight for two women, man.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That right there was an interesting night because I remember being at the Shakur fight and fucking Keyshawn.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Oops, I'm sorry.
He does that all the time when we have our children in interviews. Anyway, I was going to ask.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, like, all the media during the Keyshawn fight, because everybody knew Keyshawn was going to win. So all the media is like, you just see huddles. It's like 5 people around one laptop watching the fight, 3 people over here, people watching it on cell phones because everybody, wanted to see that fight. And it was an amazing fight. It was an amazing fight. So is Katie Taylor, would you say she's your favorite
female fighter?
Outside of Sinicia or one of your favorites?
One of my favorites.
I'm going to have to send your dad out there. You look at your dad forever. He's like, Dad, help
She's
me.
thinking about it. I try not to make eye contact. All right. Yeah.
Who else do you like? Like, what other girls have you seen fight that you like?
Sorry.
Under the spot. We got you on the spot. Don't worry about it. You told me you like hitting on the bag, right?
Yeah.
What is the punch that you find yourself throwing the most?
A right hand and a left hook.
Ah, okay. So out of those two, which one is your favorite?
Probably a left hook.
And you are Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That is traditional for Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, that left hook to the body and liver shot. So have you been practicing a lot? That left hook to the body, or where do you prefer to throw it? Do you rather it a check left hook to the chin, or do you like that left hook to the body?
I do both.
Which one do you like the most?
Probably a left hook to the body.
Is it because you think you see that opening more on your opponents versus, the shot to the face because their hands are always up?
Yeah. Or I could just feint to the head, throw it to the...
Oh, look at you. You know about feinting, huh? Nice. Did you watch the Devin Haney fight this weekend?
Yes.
What'd you think of the fight?
Whoa, this guy gets excited. He loves Devin. Can I navigate
No,
this?
I
wanted to talk about the jab. I wanted to see if she enjoyed the jab.
see,
or what did she enjoy?
You were going to bring it up. I was going to see what she thought of it to see if she brought up the jab.
Well, I see that we got to you know what I mean? So we get more than one word.
Okay.
I mean, I was going for Cambos, but I knew that...
Why?
I knew that Devin Haney was going to box.
But you live in Vegas, and he's from Vegas. Why are you going for Cambos?
Because...
I need more. Because what? You just like the way he talks?
No.
Is it the tattoos?
No.
The accent?
No.
What is it? Because he beat Tio?
No.
So why him?
He's a great aggressive fighter.
Yeah.
He sold everybody on that. Did he look aggressive that night? Saturday?
No, because Devin was kind of like boxing him and making him think more.
Exactly. And why do you think he had to think more? What was the problem? What was the biggest issue in that fight?
Because Devin's a boxer, and he's not really an aggressive boxer, and the jabs.
Did you like the jab?
Yeah, it was good.
But you prefer getting in there and mixing it up?
She's more of a boxer. She throws a lot of jabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, I was gonna say, so Nesta here is a big believer that all phrases in life are true.
Very true.
And this has been my friend for years, and I just recently started hearing him say that. And then I started.
Well, I just moved to Vegas 3 months ago.
Okay.
Or more now.
Right. So it was like I started to pay attention, and they say a jab will take you around the world.
That's what they say.
And that's where it took Devin. It took him around the world to Australia.
From America to Mexico to Australia and back.
Yeah, that was beautiful, beautiful work to watch, man. Really, just all the little things he was doing was very fun to watch.
He did a lot of those feints you talked about. I mean, honestly, I can't wait for Bill to get back because I didn't like that his hands were so low on a fight that of that magnitude. I felt like at any moment, Cambos could have landed a straight right because your hand is here, but that boy's reflexes are so insane.
And think about it. Think about it too.
It's that agility. He's just so athletic.
When that left hand was by his hip, he'd shoot that up jab.
Yeah, no, he would. And sometimes.
And I was gonna say that
lead hook. Because that's why he had it down, because he wanted to do that Floyd Mayweather Marquez lead hook.
And there was a couple times where George came in and he caught him with the check left as he came in.
But George is fast, man. I want George versus Roley. Did you watch Tank fight?
Yeah.
And that fight didn't have you like throwing punches in the air, or?
It was a fun fight.
Oh, because I seen you took a picture with Roley, so you felt bad.
Yeah.
Were you rooting for Roley, or did you care who won that fight?
I wanted Tank to win.
Okay. You like Tank as a fighter?
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Pretty exciting.
Are you Orthodox or Southpaw?
Orthodox.
Okay.
She's learning how to switch right now.
Oh, you guys want her to switch, huh?
Yeah, well, she wants to switch, so.
I think, honestly, I know you're like, man, this guy giving me advice. I'm going to say, if you want to learn anything, sit down on them punches. That's the issue with women's boxing. Like, Michaela May, I love her because she's like, I'm throwing all these punches, but ain't nobody going nowhere.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Bum Gardner. Got that one knockout. Now she's the star of the division. You know, it's probably better. And I wish Alejandra never tested positive because she would have been a monster. Jimenez, they fought Dezern, because you know that kind of blackballed her, or at least.
I mean, yeah, she popped hot, like Franchon.
She popped hot and got stripped. So it's like, you know, she needs a couple comeback fights before people are gonna believe in her again.
And that was.
But the power. All I'm saying is that power sells.
Yeah, but I remember that fight was so crazy because there's no way she's just like hurting Franchon like this. And then, of course...
Well, she wasn't hurting Franchon. It just was... You got to rewatch it. I'm telling you, you heard me when Shadeja called in. Franchon is a tough-ass fight. She wasn't hurting Franchon. Franchon was taking those and still coming. It's that Franchon is wild. What it was is she had more energy than Franchon. It's like... We knew her body. Did you watch that fight?
No.
Oh my God, you have to. You have to. You have to. She has to see what Alejandra Jimenez. Let me Google this.
Yo, and that girl is interesting because she was like a heavyweight that came down to super middleweight.
She was a WBC champion. She was the WBC champion at heavyweight. And just kept losing weight. And it was this whole LGBT story about her losing weight and becoming this champion. So everybody's behind her. But then on the big fight for the title, she popped positive for performance enhancement
after
drugs.
the fight.
After.
You know.
And then it was a big thing to get the champion back her belt. They went through so many investigations to be sure that Alejandra was positive. But she had a beautiful story. She's a beautiful person. We've interviewed her, and I hope that she can get back in the mix. Let me try and find this fight, though. I know it has to be on DAZN. Rob, if you're listening, please send me that. Franchon Cruz. I'm sure we got a post. Can you text Brandon and send it to you? I'm sure we got a post for Ulika because I've been scheduled this. versus Alejandra. Alejandra Jimenez full fight. Here we go. Let's see what we got.
Texting Brandon.
Oh, man. No, DAZN. Franchon Cruz versus DAZN. Ella Roos, no. This is Cruz Jimenez, but this is not it. How many minutes is this? 7. That's not it. This might be it. Hopefully. Nope, it's only 54 seconds. Damn! I'm going to find this and text it to you. This is a good fight.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're still waiting on Brandon. I'm curious. So, outside of boxing and track, what else are you into? What do you like to do? Movies, TV shows?
You like movies?
Yeah.
I love movies.
He's like a movie head.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie? Or what's the last movie you saw? That's a better question.
The last movie would probably be
Dad help me.
I never watched that.
No.
That's the last movie you watched with your grandma, I think. I don't know what the last movie was that you watched with your
He
grandma.
said check your phone.
Moonfall?
Moonfall, is that what it was?
Yeah, that's one.
I don't know, that's the last one.
Moonfall?
Man, you asked her that, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I don't know if that's a good question because I don't remember the last movie.
Yeah.
The last
Really?
movie I saw.
Yeah.
Heck no.
The last one she went to at the theater was the Doctor Strange, I think.
Oh man, I
That
couldn't
new
tell
one.
you the last time I stepped
Yeah.
foot in the theater.
Yeah.
It's been years for sure.
Really?
Oh yeah. This guy's like a premium member at the movie
Oh,
theater.
really?
Yeah, he just walks in.
Yeah, I
back
used to have
door.
the AMC Movie Pass, man, but we moved out here, so
Okay.
gotta change it up. I'm doing Regal, I think it is.
I don't. I'm gonna tell you the last movie. I remember the last movie I went to theaters for. The last movie that caught my attention that had me go to theaters was Creed.
Bro, you didn't go for Doctor Strange?
I don't even know what that is, bro.
Lord.
What is that?
Lord,
Superhero?
look at Austin's face. You're the only, you seen Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
The multiverse, the last one, the one that just came out, what, March or something like that? May, something?
Yeah,
I think
not
it
too
was
long
like
ago, yeah.
last month.
Yeah. This guy's, who's this guy? How you don't know who's Doctor Strange,
Nah,
bro?
never heard of her.
Oh my
Never heard of her.
Never heard of her.
What?
Nah, bro, like, it's very rare that a movie catches my attention enough to go out. And honestly, I hate movie theaters. I always fall asleep.
Oh, yeah.
And then the movie theaters out here, all the seats are like super comfortable for the most part. So it's like I always fall asleep. Didn't
Yeah.
fall asleep when I went to go see Creed.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not really a movie guy. I'm more of a TV
Did you
show
find
guy.
the post or no?
He said he sent it to you like an hour ago.
Oh, look at Smarty Pants.
He said to check your phone. But yeah. What about TV shows? No, not really.
She watches a lot of YouTube.
What are you watching on YouTube? Because my sisters, let me tell you, they'll watch like kids play with toys. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why can't you play
That's
with the
thing.
toys?
Yeah, yeah.
So let's see if she got some skills, Austin. What is this? Your tournament? Is it sparring?
Sparring.
Oh, sparring?
Sparring.
Them gloves look big. What size are those?
10s, right?
10.
Oh, you do got skills. Oh, wow. Oh, how old is that kid? Oh.
I'm not too sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Oh, wait. Okay, good jab. Oh, hook. Oh, you aggressive too. I thought you was a boxer. Wait.
Hit and miss. She's hit
Is she
and miss.
just comfortable with this kid or what?
Yeah. She was working on aggression that day.
Good 1, 2, 3. Good body shot. Oh, he's scared.
You quick too.
Yeah, she throwing punches and bunches. Ooh, he caught you. All right, Austin. Wow.
Pop,
That was pretty
I'm
good.
curious. Because I know this is way before her time. It was damn near before mine. But Ann Wolf, have you guys watched
yeah.
any Ann Wolf?
I haven't had to watch any Ann Wolf.
Okay.
I used to watch her, yeah.
I've always felt that Ann Wolf was the baddest woman. Like
This is all right. So I'm gonna go back to that.
I felt like Layla knew not to fight her because she was bad.
Well, this is the new Ann Wolf, and Shadeja Green is the new Ann Wolf, and when she fights Franchon Cruz, we'll see if I'm lying or not. She's the silver WBC 168-pound champ. Similar story to Ann Wolf, as she's a very big puncher for a woman, but very slick. Has that Mexican Puerto Rican left hook to the body, and that LGB story. And looks kind of favors her. If anybody in the women's boxing favors Ann Wolf, it would be Shadeja Green without a doubt. They sleeping on this monster. I'm telling you. Follow her.
Where's she out of?
Yuli. She's from New Jersey.
Oh, all right.
She's 8-0, 7 KOs. Believe me, when they put your favorite fighters in there with her,
it's over.
No, seriously, I sparred this girl. She's no joke.
How did that go?
Horrible.
Really?
Yeah. Left hook to the body had me run away. Like literally run so that I don't have to go down. You know what I'm saying? I had to run. So, yeah, but I also want to show some more. You got some pad work here with Estrada. I want to show the world that. Go ahead, Austin. Oh, she's on a chair. That's funny. Nice left hook. That's some good torque on that left hook. You wasn't lying about that being one of your favorite punches. And you turning into that. Damn, Danny. Look at that. Look at that technique.
Just the snap on him.
That first one is this one. Oh, I love that one. Oof. Okay, champ. Bring that down. Yeah, man, you just got to keep working. That's just, we've opened up the show to amateurs now that we're here in Las Vegas, and we know that you guys are the future of the sport, but it is a very long journey, and that's why we want to, start giving amateurs shine now so that we can hope to help them remain focused on that very long journey because, your parents are doing a great job.
And for me too, I think it's a big thing with boxing because any other sport you play, there's a road, right? Boxing, each road is unique.
Yeah.
There is no specific road.
Yep.
And for us, I think it's very important for you, to be able to come on along with other amateurs and young fighters to be able to come on and sit in the same chair that world champions are sitting in and be able to see, well, this world champion was here, now I'm here. So, I actually can get to where, a champion is or this person was or whoever it may be. So
because Keller Plant was in that chair and Shakur Stevenson's been in that chair and
Keyshawn Davis has been in that chair, Sean Porter,
so you got to keep
Bruce
working.
Carrington. So
shout out to Sean, man. We got to go play paintball with that guy. I hate. Have you ever been paintballing?
Bro,
Don't go.
Why would she have been
I don't know what
paintballing?
age they start, but believe me, there's young kids paintballing, right or wrong.
Yeah,
this guy don't know.
I've never in my life been paintballing.
It's a totally Austin sport, so they start early. Start early.
What was the first time you went paintballing?
I've never been paintballing.
Really?
I've never been paintballing. No.
Yeah, me either.
Wow, it's kind of like one of those survival skills. Like, I bet you Jamie Villimore's taking her kids
Probably.
paintballing.
I would assume so.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, I've never been paintball. I've done airsoft, but never paintball.
What, the Nerf guns?
No, airsoft is they're like the plastic BBs.
Oh, I never.
Yeah.
I don't want to get hit with BBs or paint. This guy showed me a video of a dude shooting himself in the.
Yeah, all bruised up.
But no, Pops, the paintball went in his skin. In his arm. But to be fair, that was the purpose. Like, he had his arm on the fence facing the opposite way.
I think his purpose was to take the shot. I don't think he knew it was going to go penetrate his skin.
Yeah, not go inside his skin. But what I'm saying
That
is
was crazy.
he was purposely standing there, no sleeve or nothing, to be shot. Like, yo, I'm going. I don't care how hot it is. I'm whipping out all my military gear. I still got it.
So we got questions from the people, but before I transition into that, did you lift weights or what's your father and mother's height when you were growing up? What would you say they maxed out at?
My height?
Yeah, your father.
My dad's short. My
How
dad's
short?
my dad's only like 5'6", 5'7".
Mm.
But
And
my
you
grandpa, I'm like 5'9".
And you're 5'9".
Yeah,
and
my
your wife?
grandpa, she's 5'5". And
5'5".
but
Oof.
my grandpa, both my grandpas were over 6'2".
So it might get to her because she does
it
look
might
tall
skip.
and lanky.
Yeah, she's tall. And then
Because
on
they say it skips a generation.
yeah, on her mom's side, her dad, her grandpa is 6. I think she's about 6'1". Her uncle is 6'2". She's got a lot of height on her mom's side also. My side is like up and down. You know.
Okay.
So.
Do you watch Michaela Mayer? No, you're not familiar with those names?
Yeah.
I watch them sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I think you should check her out. I'm not saying she's the
got
best
got a picture
boxer
of her.
in the world, but you guys have similar styles. Or at least from that sparring.
Yeah.
From that sparring. I don't know if you normally are on your back foot, but based off that sparring, that's Michaela Mayer. Even the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's her favorite combo.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
And,
Michaela's.
Even though she ain't got that power, she fight like she do too. She don't care. She's in the mix.
Yeah. I'm excited for that next fight though.
Yeah.
For Bumgarner?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
me
like
too.
to see that one.
How do you think that plays out?
I think Michaela will just box her. You know.
You
I
think she'll?
so.
You think she'll box?
I think so.
Oh hell!
But she's always.
But she's longer. But she's coming forward.
But she's always the one to press the action.
Yeah,
You
but
think
I think she's gonna stay at a distance though.
Change
but
it
I don't
up.
know. I just watched Baumgartner's last fight, and I don't know. I don't know. I think Michaela, like you said, she's gonna have to bring it, but I think she'll do it from a distance.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know that she wants to fight on the inside with Alicia.
No.
You know.
Well, that's only because you're assuming the power.
Yeah, I mean.
But Michaela's more active though.
She is, but like you said, no power. Like
Just
I don't
volume.
know. You know.
I mean, no power because it's women's boxing. They don't get knockouts, but Hamadouche was like she was keeping her at bay. And she's so active that that was I like her style of fighting.
Which is crazy.
I want to hope Bumgarner can do it. I prefer boxers. I don't want you brawling. Like I hate you're giving your opponent an opportunity. But with Michaela, she throws so many punches. It's exciting. She always throws a 1, 2, 3. It's like in the 2-minute round. She throws a 1, 2, 3 at least 4 times, man.
Yeah, she throws.
She loves that combination. Yeah. She loves that, and that's exciting because that hook always lands for her. It always lands for her.
Yeah, it'll be. I'm really looking forward to that fight. That's a fight that I actually want to.
She's got the height and reach, and speaking of Al Mitchell, I've been going to Top Rank a lot. He's right, man. They might try to box because. Al was obviously the trainer for Troy Isley, and Isley was sparring the new Canelo. And obviously he's tall and long. And, he was telling him to box. Mm-hmm. He was telling him to box, you know what I'm saying? So why would he change the game plan for Michaela Mayer, who's tall and long, and now having to face a puncher?
And Kay Koroma's in there too as well,
yeah,
right? And
he's the second.
Almost just boxers too, right? That's more his style, if I remember.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I just remember that Hamadouche fight. It was what you say they call fights of the year, right? It's like
exactly.
It's like I hit you in the face, you hit me in the face.
Yes. But that's because Michaela, likes that type of fight. If she could remain disciplined because of the fear of the power, like Tank did.
Yeah.
Tank started the fight with Roley on the back foot just to, stay away from that power until he could land his own.
I don't know. I just what I do know is that I saw Terry Harper unconscious on her feet. It seemed like
that was the breakout fight.
In that Alicia Baumgartner fight.
I mean, but then she have another fight after that.
Alicia, she just fought.
Yeah. Did she get the stoppage?
Nah, but it was a what 10-0.
But no stoppage. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so like
stoppage.
The whole she's a big puncher might maybe not. Maybe Michaela doesn't get stopped is all I'm saying. But anyway, I got a question from New Orleans. Rue in 504 says, is it difficult to find sparring in your age group?
Yes.
Yeah, for girl sparring, yes. Boys, we got a good 5 boys here in Vegas that we'll rotate with and hit all the gyms. we go to pound for pound. They got a couple boys there.
Pound
Center
for
ring.
pound, where's that?
Never even heard of that gym.
Really? It's just down the street from City Athletic. On the
Oh,
other side.
okay.
It's on the other side of the freeway.
Who trains out of there? Any pros?
The Barrientos brothers.
Okay, the twins, the models.
The yeah.
The models.
Yeah, they're super cool gym, and like
That's it? Any other pros?
We go there. Well, I'm sure they have a lot more, but
Center ring.
Yeah, so we go to Center Ring, go to Pound for Pound, go to City Athletic. We go to
Center
Undefeated.
Ring. Never heard of that
Yeah,
one.
they're on the east side.
Okay.
Yeah, they're on the east side.
Who trains out of there? Anyone familiar? I just found one I sent to him yesterday. I'm like, bro, where's this gym at? It's so many.
Yeah, there's a lot of gyms out here.
So you're listing gyms I've never heard of, and,
and he's been here 7 years.
I've been here 7 years, so it's like
in the boxing scene.
Well, in boxing 4, but yeah, still.
Yeah, as far as like the pros at all the gyms, I don't really get too involved in that. I just I'm just
of course, you focused on you
and just the kids. But so we'll hit about. So it's Center Rings, Pound for Pound. We'll go to City.
Fight Club.
We'll go to Las Vegas Fight Club where Uzziah trains. And we went to Undefeated. That's 5. Hopefully I'm not missing one. And then we'll also go to Big Shot Boxing, just to train a little bit.
That's the one I just found yesterday, Big Shot.
Yeah, with Mark. Yeah. Everybody there is really cool too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we appreciate everybody who allows us in the gym and, welcomes us in there. So we appreciate everybody.
All right. My producer is telling me play the video. What video is he talking about? 1 segundo. Excuse me. Maybe on the story?
What video are you looking for?
No clue. What? I don't know. They told me to play a video from her, but I don't see it. But I think that might be it. Yuli, let me refresh here if anybody else dropped a question since the post just went out. That is it. We're going to go ahead and take this picture and come back after a quick intermission and get to the callers. Appreciate you.
All right, cool. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
You want to give out any social media? Let anybody know where they can buy any tickets to the fight if there's a fight, right?
Or just follow.
Amateur events are like $25 a pop, right?
Yeah, it depends. They go up $10-$15 up to like $30. Just depends.
So anywhere to buy tickets for her July show?
That one will be. That's going to be in Kansas, so I'm not too sure if they're going to charge or not. Sometimes they're free, so you can just kind of go there and just watch.
But give out your Instagram so they can follow you and just be up to date with everything you got going.
My Instagram's at Ulyssia.
And that's YULLICIA. YULLICIA.
Yeah.
So, Dad, when it comes to sparring, do you find out how many fights the other kids have, or you're just like,
no, we
gonna see what she do?
We just ask like, hey, how long has that kid been training? Is he green? Is he not green? That way, because I have her just work on certain things. Like on that one, she was working on being aggressive that day. Other times I'll just have her work her jab. Other times I'll have her stepping over, just moving her feet. So it just depends on, who she's sparring. Maybe the other kid's aggressive, so all right, we're gonna box this kid.
Right.
Or if the other kid's a boxer, all right, we're gonna come forward. If it just depends. So that's what I love about out here. There's tons of different styles, so get a good variety.
Work on head movement.
Yep, head movement. Countering.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll be right back.
Wait, they said there's another question here on Patreon. I guess I got to refresh again. Shout out to Brandon. Victor Banuelo says, supposedly... How you going to ask her that? Supposedly the Crawford-Spence fight is getting done. Who you got? You like Crawford and Spence?
Yeah.
Which one's winning?
Spence.
Ooh.
Why Spence over Crawford? Crawford's the one that can switch both ways.
I don't know. I mean, it can go either way.
It definitely can go either way.
It sure can. All right, Yuli, we're going to go ahead and take this picture. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready?
TheBoxingBoys.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring walk Danny. Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you. All these beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Bang, bang.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up? We are back, and we're talking what's next for Devin Haney. We just wrapped up our interview with amateur boxer
Ulicia. And
what was the last
Buen
name?
Rostro.
Buen Rostro.
Buen Rostro. Where he said. Yo, so what's next for Devin Haney, man? I just got text some information, a video that I don't have the opportunity to watch because I'm obviously live, but they're insinuating that, let me see, it says here from Punch Drunk Boxing, the title is WBA mandating Tank versus Haney. And he says, no, it's not mandated yet, but according to the WBA president, prior to Roley versus Tank, the winner, regular champ, would be mandated to fight super champion. So they mandated Estrada versus Franco, regular versus super, but Estrada asked for the fight with Chocolatito. They mandating regular versus super. So he's saying basically if the WBA continues to consolidate belts, we should get Haney versus Tank. I don't know how soon that will happen. And again, I'm not, I don't know where that fight is with the promoters. Are they willing to get it done? Leonard Ellerby didn't seem interested in that fight a couple of months ago when he called Haney a good little fighter. So maybe now that he's undisputed, that will possibly change. Not sure. But hope so.
Definitely hope so. Nuts. I do got a couple super chats.
Do ya?
I want to get to. Have you gotten to any? No? All right. We'll start from the beginning. Era Zestro with a $5 super chat saying, good morning, TBV. Everybody needs to start hitting that like button. It's free. Absolutely. 8Crown79 with a $2 super chat saying, good morning, TBV. Fire emoji, fire emoji, fire emoji. And Jaguar Paul with a $10 super chat saying the monster Noe ditched his winning gloves for Reyes gloves. Tomorrow will be a bloodbath.
Nonito been wearing Reyes.
Nah, he's wearing well, they both wore winning in the first fight.
Cause that's what the monster wanted. He the A side.
And Nonito, but
Nonito don't want them pillow fists.
No, Nonito's wearing Everlast, custom Everlast tomorrow morning, which we will be going live 4 a.m. Pacific, 7 in the East for the Nonito Donaire versus the Monster and Noe Unification fight.
We got Jaguar Paul, which you said already. So, yeah. Yo, so what do you want? We need a poll. Should we make a poll?
we need to make a text.
Why?
You know.
Oh, I did that already. If he don't answer, he don't answer.
Why? All right. No worries.
I did. Are you ready for a poll? I mean, I think we should ask the question, the same title, and just put options, right? Like, what's the options realistically?
The rematch. The rematch is an option. It has to be.
It has to be.
Tank is an option.
Is he?
I mean, if
they're both available, they both don't have fights announced.
I mean, yeah, they both just fought, within the last 8-9 days.
So they are available,
right? So yeah, so
unless
George,
my man Leonard is gonna say they got a plan,
if George and his team don't, implement that rematch clause, then yeah, Devin would be available. WBA orders it, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be a thing. So you got to go George rematch, Gervonta Davis. You got to go. Damn.
What else could we do? I was about to say Radio, but he on the wrong side of the street, and I don't mean he can't get a shot at Devin, but he could get a shot like at Tank. I could see Tank giving him a shot.
Absolutely.
On that side of the street.
Lomachenko got to be an option.
Loma, until we get news that Loma's back, he ain't back, man.
Yeah.
Can't be throwing Loma. People be throwing his dude name in there for no reason.
That's fair.
At least we know Usyk training.
Nah, that's fair. I'm looking at these rankings.
Albert R saying nobody wants the rematch.
I mean, Tio?
Tio ain't making 135. We could stop lying ourselves.
Bro, I mean, then give me a name.
Oh, I'm not shooting your names now. I'm just being realistic with you. I'm helping you as a co-host. Like, we can't put names that are fake.
How are you going to ask me for names and not, suggest any?
We're doing it together. You're suggesting, and I'm telling you reasons why those don't work. Brother, calm down.
Right,
I mean, I don't know. I said Radio, but he on the wrong side of the street. Shakur also on the wrong side of the street, plus got to move up. Seems very interested in Joe Cordina now.
Rayu's like way too far down ranked. Though,
I know. For Devin, on top rank, I need the rankings. I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I don't know that there's really much on top rank. I mean, I'm looking at it. Okay, Lomachenko, but he got his other shit going on. Tio, but it looks like he's at 40. Nakatilia, Kome coming off of a loss. Like, it ain't really shit over there.
I mean, but Devin does deserve a hometown San Francisco Bay fight. No,
and I'd be totally cool with that. So now let's look at somebody in the rankings.
Well, Loma's busy. Give me a screen share. Loma's busy, and he's number 1. Ryan's busy. He's number 2. Isaac Cruz. I like that fight. Isaac gets a shot at all the belts, though. That's crazy. Don't give me that Abdulayev rematch, even though he bodied Linares. But he was losing until he bodied Linares.
I was going to say, damn, they ain't update the rankings yet?
But he's the champ everywhere, so it's more about which one of these guys is available. I think the Isaac Cruz is the biggest available fight.
Because look, even on the ring rankings, you look at it, Lopez is moving to 40, Loma's not available, Devin is the ring champ now. Tank is up there, which we've thrown out.
Yeah, but don't go by ring. Go by individual sanctioning body.
And that's what I'm.
And assume that they pick someone to be the mandatory, right? So it's like WBO. Lomachenko's busy. Number 2 is Denny's, whoever that is, and this one, number 1 is Gustavo Lemons. What the fuck?
That's your man's. He said that was gonna be Haney.
Who?
Your man's in there from Argentina.
Who?
Samson. That's his fighter. Remember when he came on here, he said that he had the answer for Devin.
Ooh.
That's what he said.
So then you got Vasil busy in WBC, Ryan busy. So I think number 3 is the best option in the WBC because, again, you got Tank, which is hard to make, which is truly the best option. So I would go that. I would go Tank on the pole, Bo. Isaac Cruz on the pole.
George rematch on the pole.
George rematch on the pole. That's it.
Nah.
This guy right here, number 2, WBO has a relationship with Top Rank.
Bro, I looked him up. I can't find him, not even on BoxRec.
This guy?
Yeah.
By Googling, you can't find him on BoxRec?
Maybe I'm spelling his name wrong. It just went.
BoxRec right there.
Oh, then I must have been spelling.
Here he goes. He look like
he do not
Sergey.
look. I was gonna say he do not look like no lightweight. That boy.
135. But he 34 years old.
Who he fought? So he's never fought outside of the Ukraine? So would he be available? Because he's in the Ukraine.
Yeah. So he's not available.
Or is he?
He's not available.
Let me look
We're
up.
going to assume he's not.
Yeah.
We're going to assume he's not. Isaac Cruz becomes so maybe they could do a double mandatory for the WBO and a WBC. Isaac is number 3 in both. Isaac, Tank, those are the best available options. I don't see anything else available now. If you're Devin Haney, you get that hometown fight. You were willing to fight Comey before. Do you fight Comey back in the Bay?
What about, even though
He's
I know
a top rank guy?
I know it's not a top rank guy, but I think would be better. Given that Comey just got his ass beat. Your guy.
What would be better?
William
Cepeda. That's with Golden Boy though.
I know. But you think
I like that. What about giving Maxie Hughes a shot and say
where's he at in the rankings?
He's the champ. IBO. Take that last belt on some fucking shit. Nobody can have nothing. Hanos. Haney Thanos. Hanos.
Yeah, but I feel like that fight only makes sense
in the Juke. Get your feet wet.
Yeah, but I
another
feel like,
belt.
Feel like come back.
You wanted him. You made him popular, so popular that Ryan was about to fight him.
No,
they turned down the Ryan fight. Day being Maxie Hughes said it wasn't enough money for the Ryan fight.
I feel like,
which he's stupid.
I feel like it might be ticket sale wise might be more. Honestly, I don't know.
All the belts, man.
No, I'm saying,
give me that belt.
Bring it to Oakland.
Haney need to be like, bruh,
bring it to
I don't
Oakland.
care what nobody say.
That's cool.
He got a belt in my division. I want it.
That's cool. Bring it to Oakland.
Yeah, but that's what I've been said. The Bay.
You literally just said the UK.
No, I know, but I said hometown fight. I've been preaching hometown fight.
Yeah, but when you brought up Maxie Hughes, you said UK.
But I also been preaching hometown fight.
Before Maxie, correct.
Exactly. So I'm bringing it home. Bring it home, bruv. Bring it home. So do we got that poll? Let's see. What we got? Maxie Hughes, Gervonta Davis, Isaac Cruz, Cambosos rematch. That's the poll.
I don't know.
People gonna pick Davis though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
People gonna pick Davis.
But people need to be realistic. People just need to be realistic with themselves when choosing.
Yeah, don't just pick Tank because that's the fight you want. You got to understand, can it really happen? Is Leonard going to do business with Bob? Are they going to say, like, it makes sense right now? Or, I don't know.
So, Ness, I have a question for you because last week you were saying this might be the start of Money Haney.
Yeah.
Do you think it's kicked into motion yet? Or
of course.
After on Saturday, you think it's
over? He has all the belts. He was already one of the highest paid, if not the highest guaranteed money in 135.
But wasn't it also like an attitude kind of thing though? Like the way he, because with Floyd, didn't he change?
The personality changed, but Devin was already money. If you go through his IG, he was already money. He just needed this win to solidify that so that people can't say he doesn't draw. People can't say, high risk, low reward. Nothing you can say. He's got all the belts. You have to see him. All roads lead to him now, no matter what. So a hometown fight he can do because he got all the belts.
And I think if obviously the shit has to happen, but yo, if Golden State wins the finals, I think if you're Devin and you know Devin's team, you gotta use that. Damn, Oakland, you know the Bay got champions, you know, and really push that.
Ward did very well in the Oracle, right? It was the Oracle Arena.
Yeah, that's no more. The Oracle is no more.
I'm sure they replaced it with like the Crypto.
No, now it's the Chase, but it's a brand new one.
There you go. I'm sure they replaced
But
it.
I want to say the Chase ain't even in Oakland. I want to say it's actually in San Francisco.
How far is that from Oakland?
Oh, shit.
Is it a hop, skip, and a jump?
I want to say like 40 minutes or something.
Talking about hop, skip, and jump, we got over 100 votes, and already Tank Davis is in the lead with 43% of the voting public believing that is what should be next for Devin Haney. 29% believe the rematch with Cambos, while 12% say snatch that other belt, the IBO belt from Maxie Hughes. Shout out to the IBO. Also, Isaac Cruz is the number 3 in 2 sanctioning bodies, and 16% believe he should get a shot.
It's a 45-minute drive just across the bridge.
Ay.
But
Putting
that's
all those miles on them Lamborghinis.
But that's right now. It's rush hour right now because it's only 11 miles. So that's just literally right now. Just across the bridge.
Just across the bridge. So what do you think happens? I know what I want and what I think are two different things.
Yeah, what I want and what I think are two different things.
So what do you want first?
I want Gervonta Davis, of course.
Wow, you want that for your champion, Devin Haney, right now, next. So you're not afraid. So you're picking Devin.
I think, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm saying I think that it's not like he's not ready for the fight. And it's not like Tank ain't ready for that fight. Like,
really, Devin is ready? Tank's been on that stage longer? Tank's been the A side longer?
Tank's been fluctuating in weight, though. You know, from 30 to 40 to 35.
I mean, some would say he's leveled out at 35 now. He's got, 3 fights? Gamboa, Cruz, and the other one, Roley Poly.
Yeah, and I mean,
And Roley was natural 35. Huge 35. We seen how big he looked.
Yeah, Roley's a natural 35. Gamboa.
Isaac is too.
Pitbull.
And at this point, Gamboa too. How many fights he lost at 35 already, Gamboa? We cannot say he's not.
I just feel like out of our options, that's the biggest fight.
Which?
Gervonta, and it's not even close, right? As far, we both know that. There's no debating that.
So do you think Tank really re-signed? Because right now we know that was the last fight. So it would take a sit down, an actual pen to paper. Or do you think they made him happy and he said what he's gonna do, but it actually isn't done?
I don't know. Leonard said he's still with him, so.
And Leonard, allegedly, Eddie said that Leonard and Mayweather sent them legal letters saying stop talking about Tank.
And not just that, but you got to think about it. They got the opportunity to sit down and see each other. Tank been in camp. You know, those posts that we seen referring to maybe perhaps leaving or, you know, maybe not being happy with his current situation, whatever the case may have been. Tank, you know, that was in the lead up. So you get to New York now, it's fight week. Now you get a chance to see Leonard and sit down and talk. So I do think.
Speaking of seeing Leonard, did you see his tweets about how he was in Vegas and Eddie was in Vegas and Eddie was as quiet as a church mouse? And he said if there's one dude in the game that he wants to put hands on is Eddie Hearns, he'll stomp him out. You ain't see that on the Brian Custer podcast?
Yeah, I did. I didn't see it, but I did
hear
read
about it.
Yeah,
you heard about it. Leonard Cray, that shit cray. I got Tay W. He says, "What about Devin going up to 140 and taking on Josh Taylor belts? No need. We just got here. We just arrived. Unless they say it's time to go." We just arrived. And all the big money fights are here. Josh Taylor's not a bigger fight than Tank or Ryan.
And you heard Devin, Devin made it clear that the weight cut was easy. The weight cut was easy that he didn't even need.
And now he got all the belts. He's gonna be so motivated.
Yo, and you know what too? It's like now, you know, his money's on a different level. So for this camp, they had the same nutritionist that has kept Gennady Golovkin at 160 for his career, right? The same chef. So, and Devin gave him his credit and his flowers in the post fight. So, Bob says he has Devin for 3 more. As much as I would like a Tank fight, and I think that
4 fight total.
That's what he said. Remember, originally it was 3 total. Now he's saying 3 after the Cambosos fight. So as much as I would love the Tank fight, and I think that'd be the best fight for the sport, I don't think that's next. And I do unfortunately believe that it might just be the rematch. What's next?
Let me get it.
Because imagine that, bro. They're going to try to sell it. Oh, Devin got the opportunity for Undisputed. He went to Australia for it. Now George is coming to get his revenge, as he's been known to be this road warrior, and he's going to go to Oakland or to San Francisco, to the Bay, to get those belts back. You get what I'm saying? They're going to try to sell it like that.
So I want to show Zab Judah, who was an Undisputed champ, verified Instagram, posting the new Undisputed champ, and he says in his caption, "The talk is over," which I got to say now. Just say Undisputed. I told y'all years ago, that's a hashtag. Now look, Team Haney.
And for those, I see a lot of people in the chat saying they don't want the rematch. I don't want the rematch either, but give us realistic options, like, you know, what can be next. And the rematch is a legal thing. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're George, right? If you're George, where are you going to go get a bigger payday? Or a bigger opportunity?
The thing is that, is there a payday there? Is the Victorian government going to put the money up now?
I just told you what was going to happen.
Yeah. If Bob wants to sell this whole... If Bob wants to gamble on George's story of a road warrior.
No, it doesn't matter because that's going to be for the public. Like.
Yeah, but Danny, you got to convince the public that George can do better than he did the first time.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
the footage is out.
I know that, and he's going to do worse. Devin's going to make it look cleaner, 12-0 or stop him. But what I'm saying is that he has the legal paperwork. Like, he got a contract. He got a rematch clause. A clause.
Yeah, but again, in that rematch, I guarantee you can text Lou right now, I guarantee you that it's all dependent on the money. My man, you and I could say we want to fight till we turn blue. If the network ain't going to turn it on, how the fuck we going to fight? We ain't getting paid. We need that network money. We need the site money, okay? Site fee is Marvel Stadium. What if they look at this shit and like, I ain't fucking with him no more. We wasn't even cheering. We had 40,000 people there mad.
So
what you talking about? Without money, your contract means absolutely shit. You know what you're going to do? You're going to take that, wipe his ass with it.
So let me ask you this then. Can they get that money in Oakland? A homecoming for Devin after...
No, this is how that works. So now Cambosos is going to come. Lou and Peter will come to... you know, Bob and Bill, and they'll say, look, man, you know we got a clause. We're willing to come to America. What is Oakland willing to offer? What is ESPN willing to offer? But again, ESPN already paid for the first one. We got the belts now. Fuck you. Go ahead, get your lawyers. We got money to go to court. Like, we got the belts. You don't have any money to put up the fight. The contract state, I got to go over there. So ESPN is willing to air the fight from over there. Now you telling me you can't make the fight over there? We gonna see what happens because that's all contract. Like ESPN then gotta air the fight if it's not happening in Australia. That's not part of the contract.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. Can they still come up with the funds? Now, don't get me wrong.
So
Luke could still go to Probellum.
So what is it that you wanted, and what is it that you think is next?
What do I want? Tank. What do I think is next? Fucking Komei Nakatani. or George being the last option if they can't get out the rematch. Which I'm telling you, bruh, it's people bigger than us in the game talking about they can't sell the rematch. How they gonna sell it? How do you convince people that this big ass talker got shut out by a jab is somehow gonna be able to now knock out Devin?
Well, if they do it in the Bay,
they don't need to sell it.
If they do it in the Bay, Devin's gonna sell it. You get what I'm saying?
And that's what I mean. They don't need to sell George's story.
But it still got to make sense for the network, right?
Again, Brandon Lands, I guess he's just trying to be devil's advocate. He's saying, what's the difference between this and Wilder? Wilder had a network backing him. Wilder was the loser with a network backing him. George is the loser with no network. He made the first fight with Haney. We have it on good understanding. The ESPN paid Haney, the Victorian government paid Cambos, and, there might have been a split on the pay-per-view.
So let me ask you this. If Lomachenko comes out of war today, does that change?
I think it changes everything because Bob's got a hard on for Loma. That's his boy. He loves Loma. He called him Ali. He compares him to Floyd, and he offers him every undisputed and every title fight, every unification. Anything available to Loma, Loma gets. That's Bob's. I see now that's Bob's like long lost son. You know how it's people like, oh, this guy is like my son, but he's not really. That's how he treats him. That's how he treats him. I like that fight London Runs Boxing.
I do too. I like that.
Tank versus Cambos. He did say, I'll fight you without the belts, and then it builds the Haney fight more. He goes and tries to knock out Cambos to show the world I could do it better than Haney.
Haney fights Pitbull.
Haney fights Pitbull. You fight him, I fight him.
Or, I don't know, I wouldn't want to see Roley just because he's coming off that knockout loss. Just because he's coming off that knockout loss is the only reason I wouldn't want to see the Roley fight for Devin.
I actually want Roley versus Cambos. Cambos doesn't have an power like that, so it's not like we setting Roley up. If I was saying Rayo versus Roley, I'm setting Roley up. I'm saying Cambos versus Roley. Both coming off loss. One is a knockout, but at least the other dude ain't this big puncher. Roley got the punching power in that fight. On our poll, over 310 votes. What's next for Devin Haney? Rematch with Cambos, 29%. Tank Davis, 50%. Maxie Hughes, IBO champ, 8%. Isaac Cruz, former Tank victim, 13%. Place your vote. If you haven't already done so, place your vote.
And for those of
While you're there, hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
For those of you asking why Loma isn't on the post, because
he's at war.
He's at war right now.
Until he announces that he's back, he's not. Quite simple. We're at 143,959. Please, can I get fucking 40-something more just to go ahead and get to that goal before our next guest? We're having Carlos Adames, a.k.a. Caballo Bronco, in this. And, we need your support, man. Tell a friend, man. We out here working. And, I'm very excited for Carlos. It's funny. Going to gyms changes your opinion of people, man. You might become a little biased because I didn't think Carlos was as good as he was until I started to see him spar, especially off that last performance. Let me pull up some highlights because I feel like that fight was a little bit hard for him with Derevyanchenko, and I mean in comparison to our boy Charlo, right? Like Charlo, I feel like had a better time or easier time maybe with Derevyanchenko than Adames did. What would you say?
I would totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I saw the Derevyanchenko and Adames fight in person, so definitely remembered, and it wasn't an easy fight for Carlos.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, but excited to have him in studio here in the next 15 minutes or so. Still no word, huh?
On?
I mean, the biggest thing today.
No.
Okay. All good. All good.
Nope.
All good. But for those of you listening and would like to call in, the number to call is 425-569-5241. Make sure to press 1. Or you can go to the pinned Discord link in the chat.
Wow, I'm shocked that PBC doesn't have this fight up. He won the shit. Why wouldn't this be up? They got the Charlo Derevyanchenko highlights.
They probably gonna put it up in the lead up for whatever his next fight is. You know how they do, they'll drop it. Just like they dropped T.O. and George. And George and Mickey before the lead up to this one. So probably what will happen. You want to open up the phone lines, Nuss?
Sure, man. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget you could add us on Discord and raise your hand to call in from anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
The reason Devin Pitbull wouldn't be a promotional issue as much as Devin Tank, we were saying, should Pitbull be ordered, but
and he's been ordered. He's been getting a lot of traction after that Tank fight. Let me tell you.
Well, it was supposed to be him and Ryan.
Yeah, I gotta show this. I hope they don't flag us. Devin was expecting that counter, man. That's why he was ducking all that time. And obviously, towards the end, Cambos finally picked up on it. And, caught Devin with the left hook. But check it out.
And what round?
6 is the round I remember.
Okay.
But check Devin out. Jab, see duck to the right? You seen that?
Yeah.
See?
Uh-huh.
Every time. Watch the jab now. Jab, duck. See?
Uh-huh.
Now watch again. Jab, duck. Without even it coming, he's just anticipating it. Watch. See? Nothing came back. And that's what I'm telling you. If you rewatch this fight, George is fucking fast. They knew he was fast. I can't wait for Bill to get back and talk to him. See what little tidbits he gives us. But this video is pretty cool. Y'all should check it out before it gets flagged. It's called Every Clean Shot, Devin Haney versus George Cambos. Every clean shot.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. Very good zoomed in version of the fight, too. I don't know if it looks better because I'm watching it on my computer versus the television. Yeah, and you can see some of George's counters here, but damn, that jab was just destroying him. And he had a 4-inch reach advantage. So he was just keeping Bosos at the end of that damn thing. Where are we with this poll?
So far, 405 votes, 50% of the public still saying Tank, 29% of the public saying rematch with George, 12% saying Isaac, and 9% saying Maxie.
Yeah, man. We need like a roster list of top ranks 35. Are there some? Oh, Andre Cortez, is he 30 or 35? Because he was 30, beefing with
30.
Core, right? Yeah.
30. But let's go out to some callers, Nuss.
No callers, as you can see. If you're on Discord, you got to press, raise your hand.
Well,
then you'll
out.
get in the queue. But what about our guests?
Oh, yeah.
I wish we could just be out. You know what I'm saying? We got a guest. Yes, we do have a guest. His name is Carlos Adames. I should be looking for that post so I could put that out before he actually comes.
Just want to remind everybody that tomorrow morning we will be going live
at 4 a.m. or 3:30 a.m.
About 4 about 4 and some change a.m. for the Inoue versus Donaire Unification, the rematch.
Bo, have you made contact with Mr. Adamas? I know I seen him in the gym and he's like, yo, I'll be there Monday without a doubt. So we ain't getting lucky unless something happened. But if you are watching this live, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and the subscribe button. We're trying to get to that next goal. We're so close to it. We're at 143,964. So we need about 40 more subscribers to get us to the next goal of 144,000 so we can have a celebration. What's going on, Dr. Mafongo?
Oh,
what?
No, I was gonna say, should we do a fight chat for the Showbox on Friday?
One of those fights is off, right?
Who's off? George Arias?
No, George Arias, he got replaced. He took somebody else's spot. And we should watch him. He got the win over Cassius Chaney, and he's Dominican heavyweight. What you saying?
Let's do it.
Any man makes himself after Mike Tyson, like body movement. Rue in 504, what up?
I don't know what's happening this morning. Good morning.
Buenos dias.
I could not call in yesterday, so let me get my double dose of crow for getting it completely wrong this weekend. Those fights were way, way wider than I thought they would be, but, you know, you get it wrong sometimes. But as far as what Devin does next, I mean, has Cambos reactivated the rematch? Did we hear about that?
Verbally in the post-fight with Mark Kriegel, absolutely.
Okay. I think that's the only realistic option. I would love the Tank fight, but I think the Cambosis thing is next. If it's in the contract and he called for it, I mean, I think that's what we're looking at realistically. But, I mean, any fight that he's in, I'll watch. I mean, I like his style. So, I mean, I'm not going to hate on either one of them. But y'all have a nice day, man.
All right.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call. Who we got next?
We got Suleiman the Scholar.
Suleiman the Scholar.
What's up?
Suleiman. New York City, what up?
Hello.
Hello, what up, Suleiman?
How you doing? So so first thing is they blocked me off on your chat on your YouTube.
I need your link for that, man. There's no way for me to know, your exact. Okay. I need your YouTube link. Send it to my DMs in Instagram. Instagram.
Okay, so check this out, right? That fight right there, man. I can understand why nobody really pushing for the rematch with Killer Cambosos. I think Killer did an exceptional job. They both guys are world-class fighters, man. The thing is, the kid kept resetting him. That's the flaw with the Australian fighters. That's the same flaw that Jeff Fennick had, and Daniel. All the Australian fighters have the same problem. So Devin Haney knows how to fight an Australian fighter. He has to reset him all the time with the jab, and he was very cautious in the fight. Everybody's saying that the fight was boring. It was not boring. It was a chess match in there. And he respected the speed and the power of Cambos. Everybody say, "Oh, Cambos got no power."
Yep, I agree.
Cambos almost knocked out Teo Furman.
No, I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. I agree that
he almost knocked him out in the
first
first 3 rounds. Everybody, okay, now Cambos got an L, a respectable L from Devin Haney, and he was very courageous to make the fight. So now everybody's saying that my man is not good, that he's flawed. It's not that flawed that he fought a world class fighter, and he fought respectable. He didn't cheat or nothing. He fought him. Everybody's saying he should have been more aggressive. I mean, if you be more aggressive with a world class fighter like Devin, he could have got knocked out. He went the distance. I walk with my chest out in a fight like that. So now in the rematch, it's gonna happen because they got a contract, they got an agreement. The only way the rematch don't go through if it's a step aside, money's paid. But there's not going to be no step aside money. Another thing is, if he takes the step aside money, he might lose the rematch because if he fights Gervonta Davis, he could lose that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Gervonta Davis right now is going to happen because he's gonna have to get rid of this rematch, right? And once he gets rid of the rematch and if he's allegedly successful, I doubt it because he's a tactician. It could be a rubber match in this fight because that's why everybody's fighting on this fight because he knows this guy's a technician. He's gonna look at the floor. The kid negated his right hand. He kept moving. He kept dancing on him. That's why they call him Bambi leg because he danced all night. Okay, he fought beautiful and okay.
I'm pretty sure Bambi Legs was after the Linares punch, not because he's dancing. Bambi Legs is supposed to be a metaphor for shaky, weak legs. In the cartoon movie Bambi, when he tried to get up on the ice, he showed Bambi Legs and fell down. Come on, guys. Help me help you.
CYP, what is up?
Yo, yo, yo. Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. See, let's be real here. This dude just said Cambos was courageous in taking on Devin Haney. Name me the last time a king, an emperor, was courageous. Dude, listen to me. If Charlo fights anybody at 154, he's not being courageous. All he's doing is reigning as king. The difference is that Cambonus' reign was a drip. And then you realize when you went outside, you wiped your head and realized, oh, that ain't no drip. It's just hot outside. You false. You're a false prophet. You're a false king. You had no reign. It's crazy how y'all can't understand the difference between these two factors. Two networks between Wilder and Fury said, we're going to lose money if we do this joint venture, so let's do it twice. Makes total sense. Cambos ain't got no goddamn network. They actually ain't going to, they're not recouping any money. ESPN's like, man, we ain't going to get no money back from this. Good luck to you. And if you notice that Lou DiBella did not seem that happy with Cambos and seemed a whole lot happy with Devin. You would have thought he was Devin's promoter the way he was talking.
He is Devin's promoter.
I mean, no, I'm thinking the way, but he set up the fight for Cambos. Like he's working for Cam. Like,
But that's the thing. But that's the thing, CYP. Lou DiBella slyer than the average dog. My man signed Devin to a co-promotion with Top Rank, so he got money invested in Devin. He ain't stupid.
Exactly. That's my point. He's super happy with what's going on, and Cambos is over here talking about, yeah, of course. Come on back. No. Lou was happy to take some money to move aside and go have Devin do bigger and better things, man. I'm sorry, Cambos, nobody's going to believe that shit you saying no more. Imagine if Floyd and Conor had a second fight automatically. What are you going to do, slap him on the head again, talk about his legs again, call him tiny again? That shit's not going to work, man. You put all your eggs in that one fight, and we're not going to believe him because they all cracked. I'm sorry, Cambos, it was good knowing you, but go back to the B-level fighter that you are. Split decision, loss. CYP called it. And lastly, before you cut me off, remember, CYP was the one who said WBA going to make Tank the mandatory, and Tank going to step in the way of that rematch. So when it happens, shoot that congratulations back to your boy. CYP out.
Shit, let's hope.
Yo, let me get a screen share here. Look, Danny. Why did I never know or just assume she was like, yo, why as an American that never had like West Coast ties and Mexican friends before boxing, I always thought Chicano was like a Mexican from Chicago. Is that wrong, right? That's so wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong.
What is a Chicano?
Like an American.
What?
Like like a American Mexican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're a Chicano.
If you want to say that.
But you were born here or over there?
I was born in Chicago.
So you're definitely a Chicano.
According to you, yeah, I would be.
How long do you know that she was cut to Danny? How long did you know she was Mexican?
As long as I knew she was half black, half Mexican.
Oh, she's half black.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, her mother's 100%, African American. And
what? Yeah. You cannot tell, like at all. Like I just thought she was, because you got hella dark Mexicans, like every nationality. Oh, that's funny. This is very interesting, man. This is so true, man. This got to be so tough for the women, man. And, we might have to do a better job of helping them because this is not fair. Screen share. See, can we do that? I did. Okay. Almost even. I like even Steven. What do you got there, man?
I'm
here.
Oh.
It's sexism in boxing. It's disgusting when y'all networks mention undisputed champs. Mention the women too. Katie Teller, 130. Clarissa Shields, 160 and 154. Franchon Cruz de Zern, 168. Cecilia Barrekas, 147. And Jessica McCaskill, 147. Now that's facts. I'm the only two-time undisputed. What do you think she's got to do, man? She's got this chip on her shoulder since she started. She knows women boxing doesn't get the credit that men's boxing does, and she's trying to change it. Will that Marshall fight do it? Will it put her on superstar level where they will not forget to mention her and other women as great as her?
Check that out. See, let me know what you think. But repeat your question, champ.
No, I know you were texting. I was saying, do you think the Marshall fight is big enough to put Clarissa on another level where she won't be forgotten when spoken about, where she doesn't have to have a chip on her shoulder, where she doesn't have to reassure the world that she's as great as she is and people start actually giving her credit? She's had this chip on her shoulder since she started, bro.
Yeah, and it's tough, man. It's tough. I think that a lot of it's a network thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we see it all the time. Obviously, ESPN has T.O. T.O., according to ESPN, they considered him the youngest undisputed, when a lot of us, like myself and you, never considered him undisputed at all. So I think part of it is a network narrative, and part of it is, you know, people just truly and genuinely wanting to care, like wanting to be interested in women's boxing. Like it's unfortunate, bro, that they have such a hard time to be able to reach out to that public and hit those people. But it's the matter of the truth that they just aren't able and haven't been able yet to reach out to, you know, the public the way that the male boxers have. Now, it definitely has improved and gotten better throughout the years, but, you know, I would like for the women to be mentioned too, and I would like for, you know, for them to be given their credit as well, but it's just the matter of the fact, you know, right now, that's just what it is. That I feel, one, it's a network narrative. You know, they're going to push whatever benefits them.
Whatever they're invested in financially,
of course.
that's what people got to understand. This is always business.
And then number two, like I said, it's the people genuinely caring. Like, obviously, Amanda has her audience that follows her and is big on her. Katie as well, and, you know, so on and so forth. But, you know, it just has to be a thing across the sport.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is an unfortunate situation. But I think that they need to. I wanted to ask her, being Yuli, but, you know, we still need her to develop a little bit more. But I wanted to ask her thoughts on the 2-minute rounds, you know, and I wanted to present it in a way where, you know, I was gonna say, like, I literally ran the question through my mind. I was gonna say, like, and I don't know if you know, but it's 2-minute rounds. And, you know, are you looking forward to possibly, when you turn pro, that being changed, since so many people are advocating for change of that right now? And I think we do need that. Honestly, I think Michaela might get more stoppages if she had that one more minute because of her high output activity, you know, and even even women like,
Jessica McCaskill.
No, Bumgarner will be able to get more stoppages because it's another minute of sustaining those big shots from her.
And obviously, there's a large amount of people who are gonna be on the opposite side of that argument, saying that women would be more open to CTE and possible, you know, brain injury or head traumas or anything like that. So definitely an interesting thing. But who do we have up there?
Let me get a screen share. Who's this, Danny?
I don't know. I seen that though.
Who's the dude on the left though?
I know. I don't know. I just told you that.
No, but really, who's the guy on the left? He didn't even tag him. All right. Take it down. But shout out to Mr. Haney. Acquired a sponsor after the big fight. Black Smoke.
Well, it was for the big fight.
Really? It said 7 hours ago.
Yeah, but if you read the actual poster, it says one of the official fight sponsors of Devin Haney. You know?
No, where?
On the poster. Read it.
That looks like they typed that in there with Instagram editing tools. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Yo, look at Danny shaking his head like, yo, don't talk about my man Devin Haney. Dog, you mad personal, bruh.
What are you talking about?
You mad personal, bruh. Don't be getting all personal with me, bruh.
No clue what this guy's talking about, but who we got up there? Is
Nah,
that...
we got this. Hold up.
Oh, my goodness.
Is it this? No. Is it this? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. All right. Is this one? It's not. Maybe it's over here.
Wow. So the guy is the CEO of the company. Let me get a screen share. Yeah, this is him.
And there you go.
There you go.
There you go. We always.
All right. True Roll Tide. What up?
C-Dub.
Oh.
True Roll Tide is C-Dub.
Yo.
Oh, here it goes. Hold on, C-Dub. Just hold your breath 1 second.
So after that fight, Devin will still have one more with Top Rank, and then
No, Devin has a few more with Top Rank.
how many?
I haven't looked at the contract, but at least 3 more with Top Rank.
So say like an ideal.
3 more.
That's what I said.
3 more. I know, but isn't it better for him to say it?
Yeah.
All right, C-Dub.
Yo, that is what Ringwalk already said, man. Yeah, don't let them talk you off your square, man. Danny, man. The TBV, hit the like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Yeah, until Cambosa, I think we're waiting to hear if Cambosa is going to turn it down or not. I think they could do the same. I mean, I think they could do well in America. Cambosa say he's going to come and just come forward. If he's a good talker, I think he could sell it. I thought we would see Mikey, because we're not going to see Tank. They're not going to Tank. Tank thinks he's the A side, and they're going to play hardball. Dev's going to say he the A side. They're going to outprice themselves. It's not going to happen. So I mean, Tank should take the B side since Devin does have all the belts, just to make the fight happen. He should take 60-40, but we know that's not happening. With Mikey relationship with Bob, I don't think that's happening no more either. I think they would love to fight Mikey, because that's a name and whatever. But it's a nice fight at 140. But Bob and Mikey go way back, and it's not good. So I think they just hoping. I think Bob just hoping, praying that Loma get out.
That is a good fight. We didn't say that. Mikey versus Devin.
Yeah, but Mikey's been
he can't make 35,
and he's been inactive.
Oh, at 140.
Coming off of a
but
loss.
why would Devin move up, vacate his belts to fight a dude to beat the loss?
Yeah, I mean, 135 too. Michael get down there for this historical. This historical. I think Michael will do it for history. But yeah, he's just praying that Loma get out that war, man. Because he, like you said, I agree with you there. That's his long lost son. He been calling him Ali since he was 2-0. So yeah, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button.
Yes, sir. Shout
Appreciate
out to
you. Oh, shout out to Xavier Miller checking out the show. This is so dope. Coach Xavier Miller is the coach of Dillian White. Checking out the show and posted us, so I'm reposting. Who next?
Shout out, champ.
We got Swift out the 813.
What up? No Swift?
Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Yes, sir. Hey, man. What a mighty Monday it is, man. Hope you fellas, man, having a great one. Hope your health and wealth is up. We have just witnessed the greatest jab in the last era of boxing, man. You know, Cambos just came with all that talk and didn't back none of it up. One time for the undisputed lightweight champion of the effing world, baddest mother scooter over there, 135. Devin and Dream Haney, man. Shout out to everybody at DHP, man. One time for Bill making it over there for that moment. And I also want to give a shout out to man, cool boy stuff, man, over there pitching a shutout, and like Devin did against your boy Roman. That was a great performance. Cool boy, man. He's definitely making his way up in the pound for pound right now, taking out all these great fighters. I also want to just give a shout out to TBV, man, all the brothers in the back callers, listeners, you know what I'm saying, movers and shakers for TBV. And yeah, man, hey, my opinion on the whole Devin Haney thing, if he not fighting Tank or giving Cambos that rematch, man, vacate, move up and take Josh Taylor straps, man. Ain't nobody over there 135. Nobody's over there gonna give Devin any smoke. He's not getting any smoke over there. Move up, take Josh Taylor straps, and beat him at 140. He already having a little issue making weight. He a big boy, man. Time to get up, man. Maybe start getting some power at 140. Who knows? Might start putting motherfuckers to sleep at 140. So yeah, man. If it ain't Tank or the rematch for Cambosis, I don't want to see nothing else, man. I'd rather see Haney go up 140, challenge Josh Taylor, pitch a shutout against him, beat a 140 undisputed after you get that WBA back, and continue on with the dream, man. Definitely. Also, shout out to Shakur, man. That's my call, man. Y'all boys stay up, man. Health and wealth. Remember that.
Appreciate you,
brother.
Who next?
We got King Born.
King Born, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Zoo is coming through your town. Let's get to it. When you see old dirty bastards in a position like that, then you know that I'm getting ready to bust your.
I love my TVV, comrades.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Listen, man.
What?
Goddamn spider crab, goddamn South Shane. That's all I need. And I'm good.
SDS Promotion.
Hey, yo, you hear me, right? Y'all hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you know how I do. I love my TVV comrades. I love my TVV live chat comrades. Let's get to it. Hey, yo, man, I'm on my Kung Fu movie shit today. You heard? First off, a gobble got knocked out by goddamn Joe Cardino. Let me tell y'all something. That was a fake ninja. That's some fake ninja shit, man. He from Japan, fake ninja. Let's get it together, man. Fuck out of here, man. Dude had on, he didn't even have no throwing stars. He had no shurikens. All he had was a fucking bamboo stick. Got knocked the fuck out. And let me tell y'all something about Devin Haney. Devin Haney did the Shaolin, put you to death with 1,000 jabs. He jabbed him to death. He jabbed that man Cambozo head off. You heard? Listen, this the fight. If we can't get Tank, that Mikey shit sound real interesting. Shout out to Swift. But I'm going to tell y'all another fight, man. Why don't everybody from 130 go 135 and try to take out Lord Haney? You know what I mean? But listen, he got 3 more fights. If Tank, you better be listening. We the Tankomaniacs here, man. Yo, you want to be great? You got to fight that man. Fuck that A-side shit. Go take 60-40 and go get them belts. Take them belts, man. Fuck out of here, man. Stop playing these games, Tank. We love you, but you got to get busy, man. We don't give a fuck about Ryan Garcia. They ain't doing nothing for your legacy, man. The man at 135, he undisputed. He went to Australia, beat the big bad little boy shit. Go get them belts, man. Fuck it, man. That's the only fight I think he could get it on with. Shakur, that's the Brick City man. He gonna go to England and knock the fucking London Tower down, Joe Cardino. He gonna slaughter him. He gonna be a wrecking ball. You heard? Like I said, man, that's the Kung Fu shit, thousand jab shit, and the guy was a fake ninja from Japan. That's what we doing. Yo, next, man, let's get this shit turned up this week, man. Let's see what the fuck gonna go on, man. Now we got fucking New Way, and Stephen Fulton is gonna kill the little Godzilla. That's what he want next, y'all. Stephen Fulton, pound for pound. Devin Haney, pound for pound. Whoever on your pound for pound, take him out and put that boy in, man. Shout out to Cool Boy Steph. Love y'all. Peace.
All right, we're going out to the Bush Doctor in Humboldt County. What up?
Yo, what up? Salute TBV.
Salute.
Salute, bro.
I answered you back, FYI.
Yo, I think Devin needs to just chill. Everyone's trying to get him to do things he don't really need to do, right? Like he needs to like get his flowers, have his belts, bring it back to the Bay, bring NorCal some love, a big fight. Like he don't need to take Tank on right now. Let him marinate in these belts. And Tank's big. Like Tank doesn't need that fight to be his next fight either. Like he's gonna sell out a fight no matter what, right? So Devin needs to, I don't know, probably the Isaac Cruz fight, I guess, because that's a challenge. That's a challenging fight, right? Like the Cambos fight is a wash. No one knows either of these guys enough, like as casual fans, to make that fight again. Like no one wants to see that, and no true boxing fans definitely don't want to see that. So I don't see how that fight sells. No network's gonna buy that shit. It's gonna be a wash again, whatever. So just bring Devin back to his hometown and let him have a fight. Let him, you know what I'm saying, get the hometown love and all that. And but it doesn't need to be an easy fight. Like I don't know who Maxie Hughes is. Like that's not a big enough fight either. But Isaac Cruz is kind of like the good challenge. Like I see Devin winning that fight, but it's a tough fight. And it's Mexicans, yo. It's in California, so you got to bring the Mexican to California. You know what I'm saying? That's the best fight to make right now. And Tank and Devin will fight, but I don't. Give Devin a little time to build up a little bit more is what I think. But yeah, salute you guys. That's what I got to say. And you know, be smoking that herb up where you at. Smoking
Check your Instagram.
Whatever you do.
Check your Instagram, champ.
Yeah, man, I will.
I hit you up yesterday.
Oh, word.
All right.
Okay, where at? Wifey does Instagram. I don't have Instagram. I don't want to get caught up in that shit. But I just keep calling in. I'll tell Wifey to hit you back, and I can't wait to come through. I'm gonna come bless you boys. Trust me.
All right,
well,
my
check
brother.
the messages. Check the messages. Shout out to Mickey Caparelli. Let me go to Mickey Caparelli here. Screen share. This is his photos of the fight. This is one of our Australian correspondents, and obviously ringside, working with Fox. Got some great shots of that extended jab splitting through the guard. Look at that. Splitting through the guard. Who's next on Discord?
We've got Davidian.
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Earl Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS promotion.
You win some, you lose some. But you live and fight another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
Yo, good morning, TBV. What's
What
good,
up?
Ness, Danny? Not much, just great show, great interviews. I'm happy for Devin. He did his thing like I thought he would. He just totally handicapped Cambos. I don't know. Other than that, I'm looking forward to the Inoue fight. You know, I can't wait to see that again. That's gonna be a good one. I love Filipino Flash, but I think the Monster gonna beat him though again. But we'll see though. You never know. I don't know. He's got the experience, that being Donaire, so you never know. Other than that, just keep doing what y'all doing. Love TBV, love my Boxing Brothers. Y'all have a good, blessed day. God bless.
All right. Who is next? Over here, we got a bunch of callers. We're going to Mad Bent 100, Kansas City.
Good morning, TBV.
Buenos dias.
Yo, I like the interview with the father and the daughter. They said they're coming to Wichita. I'm going to try to attend July 11 and 12, I think they said.
Yes.
Look up the location. I want to ask a question, but the damn Patreon, it takes my monthly payment, but I can't do shit with it. That's great.
What you
Patreon,
mean?
I'm a Patreon.
Why you can't use it?
When I log in, it logs me out, but I know I'm paying the bill because I see it on my account.
Try from a computer, champ.
Right.
Or from the app. From the app.
I tried from the app. I uninstall it and install it and try to log in. It's a mess. But it's happened before. It's no big deal. I just like supporting the show. You know, this is my favorite show.
Appreciate you.
Like I only watch boxing. So, you know, and I like the banter on the show. Anyway, Haney should fight Tank. I think that's the next fight for him. Like somebody said, or rematch Cambosos. I don't see anybody else unless you're gonna take a tune-up and go on a European tour and knock out a couple Europeans like in England. You know, that's always good for him to defend the belts. Hiding his status. He needs to talk more though. He needs to talk more, put himself out there to get more of a following. Because he's a real good boxer. He won't beat Tank, but he needs to heighten his profile. I like to see the young man, especially a black man, get paid. And as far as the Adames, I know he's supposed to come for the interview. I don't think his fight was more difficult than Charlo with Domachenko. I think he just started out fast, thinking that he could knock out. He made it more tough, I would say. He kind of gassed himself, trying to get Domachenko out early. It didn't work out, and he had to, go through the attrition. But great show, great interviews. What's up, Danny?
What's up, bro?
Hat man, he wears a lot of hats. Wears a lot of different hats on this show. It's all good. All right, love the show. I'm listening. Peace. That's my call.
All right, champ. Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
Over 200,000 followers.
Who?
Devin Haney.
Gained
from that fight.
So he's at 1.4?
3. He was at 1.1 before the fight. He had 1.3.
We going to Al in the Bay. What up?
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What up?
What's good?
Yeah. First I want to give a shout out to my little partner, Keani Washington. He won the little Golden Glove Juniors out here in Cali. So I want to give a shout out to him. I don't know if he's listening or not. But yeah, man, Devin, he brought it back to the Bay, even though he lives in Las Vegas, still from the Bay. So I'm appreciative of that. But I think the fight will be the rematch with Cambosa. I would love for the rematch to be in the Bay Area. You know, the Oracle is still popping, even though the Warriors don't play there no more. Oracle is still popping. They still have concerts and everything there. You know, or they can do it at Chase Arena, where the Warriors play now. You know, it's gonna be big if you bring it back to the Bay. So no matter what happens, he would sell out. But
exactly.
You know, but I think the rematch is going to be next. I'm not sure if it's going to be in Australia, but I think it was a setup. I think having Haney's dad there at the last minute was planned, because you said it, Ness. It wasn't going to be a rematch if Bill Haney wasn't there. So I think that was a setup for them to hold off until the last minute to get him there, so the rematch can happen if they needed to. That's my call for today.
All right, brother. Thank you for calling in. We got a Cash App for a counterpunch from J. Will and one from That's not J Will down there. We got one from J Will and one from Brandon, who is the what is that? Brandon in Cincinnati. Yeah, he's not there. All right. Well then, neither one are there. So we'll keep it moving.
Who we got next? Austin?
Bougie from Broward.
Bougie in Broward.
Broward, bro. Don't say Miami no more. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this your time. Yeah, Broward. Like Miami, Broward.
And he was like, yo, he was like, he just watched him fight. He was like, who the fuck is this guy? Boots is. Boots is the real deal. I said, Flo, I've been telling you about him.
Now I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm better. I ain't fighting the right Shakur.
One call me, and I'm not gonna say the timing.
It's your boy Bougie from Bride to motherfucking Vegas. What it is, family?
What up?
All right, now what you said on this situation, Nest, keyword was what's the most realistic fight that could happen next for Haney. First off, we know that Bob Arum in Top Rank and Australia not gonna put this money behind this rematch, this shutout. We know that for sure. So we could kind of cancel that out. Unless it's back in Oakland or whatever, that's a different story. Secondly, Coach Calvin and Tank was basically saying, like, we don't have no problem staying with Mayweather promotion, but we have to be the driver of our career. We have to pick our fights. It's no more them picking our fights. We have no problem doing that. You know what I mean? So now, of course, they don't resign. You see Ellaby, he said Tank not going nowhere. So obviously they got him some agreement, because that was the main thing they was basically saying. And when I was talking to Calvin myself, he was saying the same thing. He didn't touch too deep up on it, but basically that's what he was saying. He was like, if we can't control our fights, then we're going to go look somewhere else. And you know Tank is the biggest star in boxing, so anybody could pick him up for any amount of money. You see what freaking Eddie Hearn was doing. But anyway, I think that Tank would be the most realistic fight next for him. Now that he's re-signed with Mayweather Promotion. And then, you know, Bob Arum, he got that 3-fight deal for Loma. He set up that 3-fight deal for Loma so Haney could stay with Top Rank for Loma. Now, I don't know how that's going to work out or play out. It's very interesting. I don't know. I don't know if they would do Loma or Tank.
Who next?
We got the great one.
The great one. Finally, the great one has returned.
Omar, what up, man?
To TBV. What's going on, guys?
What up?
Yeah, so, I mean, I hear you talking about what Devin's going to do next. For me, realistically, it's going to have to be the Cambos fight. I think simply Cambos is doing it to put the icing on his retirement fund, because I don't think he can win the fight. After that, though, listen, if I'm Devin Haney, I would not give Lomachenko the fight, because of what Lomachenko did when he went to franchise instead of giving him the title shot. And listen, people like to say as well, right, that it was Bob Arum that requested it, but that's bullshit, because at some point Lomachenko would have known what franchise is and what franchise meant, and he could have put a stop to it. And that's why I always have respect for Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder, right, he came out and said once that he doesn't want to be franchised because it doesn't make sense to be champion and not have mandatories. So I'd even vacate the belt rather than give Loma the opportunity. And the Tank fight, after the rematch with Cambos, I don't think that happens either, because let's be real, the opportunity in that fight is really for Tank, because he can be undisputed in one fight. But you know, him and Leonard are going to be, you know, stuck on figures and how they sell out arenas, and that means more than belts and whatever. So it's going to be his loss. But I think a fight that happens sooner than people think is Shakur and Devin, simply because I think both of them are soon going to be in a position where no one's really going to want to fight them. They're going to want to go down different avenues. And they're probably going to look at each other and think, you know what, I know this is a fight that would probably be better happening in, a year or two from when it does happen. But I think they're just going to get to a point where it's like, come on, we might as well do it now. But yeah, that's my call, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.
All right. What is next? We got Arizestro. You get to this? Super chat from New York Bully says, I've watched G. Aries work in the gym. He's official. George Aries.
Yes,
then we
the
got
heavyweight.
Arizestra Arizestro from $4.99 Super Chat says CYP is like The Simpsons, makes 1,000 predictions, and when 2 or 3 happen, he thinks he's an oracle.
Dr. DAZN with the 179 British pounds saying Devin Haney is the A side now with the fire emoji.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Who next?
Got Stonebone Boxing.
Let's go.
What up? What up? What up?
What up?
Yeah, man. I don't really at this point. I don't even really care like who it is. I wouldn't even care if it was they announced that Cambos ain't taking the fight and he fighting one of his mandatories out in Oakland or out somewhere in Vegas. I wouldn't even care. Let him go get the Mandalay Bay or something. Then Devin, one of the few people that you see like the Breakfast Club. Not y'all. I'm sorry, not y'all. Ness, I know you the Breakfast Club of boxing, but the real Breakfast Club of black culture is they're always at Devin Haney fight. You know what I mean? Like, so I feel like he gonna do what's necessary as far as the star power and all that. And answer me this question, Ness. If they announce that Devin and Loma is fighting, who is that? Whose territory and whose fans are Bob gonna try to sell that fight to?
Devins.
To Devin Haney fans, right? Ain't no big Lomachenko crowd fan out there that's gonna come for him for that fight. They're gonna use Devin Haney's star power and potential for that fight with Loma. And they keep saying, "Oh, he signed that deal so Loma could get the shot." If the shot was just for Loma, it'd have been like a 2-fight deal, 3-fight. Apparently, there's more to this deal than people want to say. Devin is probably going to be treated very nice, and he might not be leaving ESPN no time soon. They're going to treat him nice. He's going to get the treatment.
Who next?
We got El Terapanista.
What up, Cuba?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. I don't really care where Devin Haney's who he fights next. I just think his next fight should be at the Brick or some other mattress store, bro. Because this nigga's putting everybody to sleep. Yo, bro, the My Pillow guy should sponsor Devin, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. The most boring fighter I've ever seen, man. So it doesn't matter who he fights. I'm gonna fall asleep by round 10 anyways. Oh fuck.
At least he's not falling. At least he's not being put to sleep by round 6 like Cubans I know.
Bro. Yeah, I'm about to bounce.
You talking about a pillow sponsor? I think somebody you bet $1,000 on need a pillow, a blanket, and a fucking mattress sponsor.
Yo, but at least
at least I talk shit. I'm a hypocrite. Mike fighter gets knocked out. I want to talk about somebody else. That's what you was meant to say?
Bro. But I do, bro. Haney is so boring. We should be talking about Abraham Nova
Is it more boring? Is it getting more boring to get the win and all the belts, or is it more boring to get put to sleep?
Well, I fell asleep in one fight, though.
No,
and the other one I was awake.
You still sleeping. You still sleeping because you Cuban. You felt that shit in your ancestors when Tank punched Roley in the face.
No, bro, I didn't feel none of that. I was wide awake, bro, having fun.
You felt it in your bank account.
I paid for that fight.
You felt it in your bank account.
Bro, I'm not paying for a Devin fight, bro. That's like sleeping aid, bro. They should have a drowsiness disclaimer when you watch a Devin fight. They shouldn't let truckers watch the fight while they're driving. You can't be under heavy machinery watching a Devin fight, bro. Bro, that dude is so boring, man. They honestly, he's not gonna tell, bro. Even with Tank, he ain't gonna tell.
All right, terrible planet. Oh my, the hate is for real. Like, how do you say the dude that got it done in a foreign country under unique circumstances is boring, but the dude you picked $1,000 on still sleep?
I wouldn't buy any pay-per-views if I just lost $1,000.
No, he lost 1,080. He paid for the pay-per-view plus bet 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm not buying any pay-per-views either if I lost that much.
He's still recouping.
But who we got next, Austin?
We got Hawk.
In Maryland? No.
No way. Is it really?
You can't
is it? What time is it? What time?
Home in Maryland.
Tommy, I can knock you out, man.
Holy.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Great show. Yes. Dan and Brandon. I'm out.
SDS Promotion.
Yo. Oh, y'all can hear me. I don't know what happened yesterday. TBV number one. What up, Nez? Yo, Nez, and what up, Danny?
It was good.
Hey, too much. Man, with this. First of all, that Australia, whatever, and ESPN, they're not putting up no money for no rematch for Devin Haney to beat that boy ass another time. What I got happening because he beat him so one-sidedly. I got him Bob giving him some money and telling him giving him some step side money and trying to get that logo.
Yeah, he gonna give him a Comey fight or something. Like, yo, go sit down somewhere.
Yup. And we're gonna see how much war as Loma is at. I'm not shooting shots at him, but we're gonna see if he at war because I think Bob gonna bring him back. And you gotta realize, like you said, that's Bob's boy, man. Loma ain't never been 2-0. He was 1-1 and 1-9 on the pound for pound list. So they're gonna boost him. So they definitely gonna try to put him up there for Haney next. I don't see the Gervonta Davis fight happening with especially not this quick right now while Gervonta making the bread he make. But Lou DiBella is involved with Devin Haney, and I don't think I'll mess with Lou DiBella after he tried to take Wilder over to the zone. So I don't know. I ain't heard Lou DiBella even getting involved with PBC. PBC messed with Lou DiBella at all since he tried to do that with Wilder. So that's the one thing that's going to be a block for far as I'm concerned with Heyman messing with Lou DiBella being involved at all, making any money under that. But also, can't wait for that No Need to Donaire monster fight. I want to go with No Need to Donaire, but that monster, that dude he's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter. So I can't wait for that fight. And one other thing, I think Shakur ain't going after Haney. Shakur going to try to Undisputed 130. I believe Al was saying he wasn't doing that, but I guess Shakur going to press for that. I see him trying to get Undisputed because everybody else is doing it. That's in his group coming up, trying to do it other than Tank. Tank just getting bread. And one other thing before I go, Danny Garcia and Jose Benavidez. I'm going with Jose Benavidez. I think he's wild and everything, but he hit hard. He hit hard as crap, and he don't quit.
He do, man. We was talking about that fight yesterday. I'm a little nervous for Danny. Jose is pretty big. And he's been at 54 longer than Danny because he been stopped fighting at 47. You know what I'm saying? He been out of the ring, so that's the advantage that Danny has. Is obviously Jose is out of the ring and not really active like that. Except for that last fight he had. But, yeah, man. That's a tough fight for Danny. We'll see, man. We'll see. Bud fans going to be happy because common opponent for Bud, it shows where Bud is at.
Is that next month?
I don't know the exact date, man. I seen the announcement, but I looked at more of the poster than the date.
All right. Austin, who's up?
It's just True Roll Tide again.
Let's go.
So,
Does he got it? He's got a counter punch?
I don't think so.
Try him.
I don't see a counter punch.
I'm trying to send a counter punch, man, but it's saying high volume. So, shit, once it goes
high volume on what?
On Cash App. That's what it's saying.
You using a $sign, the Boxing Voice 1?
Yeah, I sent one before already, and it's just saying high volume. I canceled that one, and I tried to send it again.
Yo, I don't know what's going on with them people. That shit funny. This is my third Cash App, and that never happened. I had the same Cash App for 10 years, man. Shit retarded.
Yeah, that's crazy. They messing up the money, man. Gonna have to get on their head about that.
I'm still waiting for support, man. They terrible.
Shit, do it. Might have to take it all the way up the chain, man. Time to take it up the chain. But yeah, man, I had to call in. That dude is too funny, man, on Devin head like that. So, and I got to piggyback. I'm glad because I was going to talk about that on how easy it's going to be for Cambos to sell it to say, hey, man, I thought we was boxing. I didn't think we were doing MMA. I need to go train with Kamaru Usman. I need to call Ringwald Danny and tell him to hook me up with some MMA fighters in Vegas because I got to work on my grappling skills. Like, what are you supposed to do? And that's what's interesting to me. What is a person going to do in life? You can't stop the fight and say, "Hey, back up, they holding," or that's what the ref's supposed to do. But what are you going to do to keep a man from holding you in life, in the ring, whenever? That's why I like MMA because I want to see. I'm interested now to see what to do to stop this man from holding you. So it's very interesting to me to see that, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do to prevent this man. Like Sean Porter brought his elbows out when after Kell broke. He brought his elbows out to make sure people wouldn't hold him like that and stop his offense. So I can't wait to see what he's going to do. And it should be in Oakland. That will make it very interesting. And they'll sell out the arena because it's gonna be a hometown fight, and it's gonna be a celebration because Devin gonna whip his ass again.
All right, bro. Appreciate the call.
Who is next?
We got Big Jeff.
Big Jeff, what up?
Oh, can y'all hear me?
We do.
Hey, that Cuban is a hater. What's wrong with that guy? I wonder if he fell asleep when Gamboa got dropped for every round till he got knocked out, or when Roley got knocked the fuck out. Guy's an idiot. Guy needs to watch fucking bare knuckle boxing or some shit. He just want to see a whole bunch of punches getting thrown with no technique. But I think Devin needs to just chill for now. Maybe fight next year. Just relax this whole year. Just see what comes out of Lomachenko, Tank, and whoever Tank fights next. Ryan and Javier fight. See what just see all his options. Just relax, let everybody fight each other, and then come back the beginning of next year and fight somebody. I like the Cruz fight. I like the Ryan fight. The Tank fight, I think, is still he need a little bit more experience before taking on Tank. But yeah, that's my call.
All right. Who is next? Looks like I got Brandon in Houston. What is up?
Let's start with this. I'm a creative genius.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the hard-hitting rising star fighting out of and representing Houston, Texas.
The most dangerous producer on YouTube.
El Bandera Negro.
Brandon in Houston.
Brandon in Houston. SDS Promotion.
I'm waiting for him to send me the contract. Them bitches know what's up. I'm right here waiting for him.
This black flag phenomena that is happening right now across the United States.
Yo. I'm listening to this Cuban dude. Like I said, this the same dude that was saying Roley was gonna KO Tank, and he get out here talking about he was asleep and it was that boring. He's also the same guy that was out here complaining about people giving Cuban fighters a bad rap for being boring, right? Like, he was the one complaining about that not too long ago.
Yeah.
But today he get out here talking about Devin Haney was boring.
Because hypocrites do that.
That's just what it is. That's exactly what you're saying, like a hypocrite. Now, speaking of people going to sleep, I watched David Morrell. I'm supposed to be watching some kind of killer who's supposed to be able to beat up David Benavidez. Now, I'm telling the Cuban guy, El Planet Fashionista, whatever, like, if you want to make a bet.
Fashionista.
You want to make a bet. Yeah, you want to make a bet about, David Morrell versus David Benavidez. I'm definitely here. My hand is extended. We'll see who go to sleep in that fight. Because from what I've seen, Calvin Henderson was landing some clean shit.
Clean
over
counters.
and over again. I'm talking about clean. Now, if that's David Benavidez landing that shit, he is going to get his ass whooped, and he's going to ruin his career. So like I said, El Fashionista, if you want to make the bet, my hand is extended. Devin Haney's not boring. Devin Haney is a master-class boxer. And if anybody got a problem with that, you don't like the sport. Find another sport to watch. Go watch fucking Rough and Rowdy or watch MMA with dudes wrestling with their nuts on their face and shit. So, shout out to Devin Haney again. Now, actually, I want to see Lomachenko next. I mean, and I'm seeing people start to set this narrative that Lomachenko is old. He's 34, and I'm seeing.
He is old.
I don't know if y'all noticed it.
If they calling Crawford, bro, if they calling Crawford old at 34, what you think Loma is? Who got way more amateur fights than him?
And now he gonna have a PTSD from the war.
Oh Danny can say that he been there.
Danny, I'm telling you, they gonna come up with everything. I'm already hearing. I'm seeing them set these. Like people are so ready to discredit somebody that they bringing out excuses before the fight is even made.
Hey, bro, you ever seen?
Devin Haney been calling this dude out since he was 19.
Bro,
he's been calling him Lomachenko for how long?
Shit, years, at least 3 years.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't like he waiting till he old, like he aged him out. He been calling him out before he even had a fucking belt. So let's not do that. Let's like I said, let's stop this whole thing of discrediting people's wins and shit. And like we gotta give people their credit, man.
Hey, bro,
that's really all I wanted to say.
You ever seen that interview? You ever seen that interview that Soulja Boy did talking about the home invasion? And he talking about how he was shooting. Yeah. That's how. That's how they gonna try to sell Loma, is saying that he was in a war on the chopper. I was on the chopper, bro. That's exactly what. That's exactly how they gonna try to.
Hey, I can see it. Danny, you already know Mark Kriegel. You know how he gonna do a whole 2-minute fucking story about it. You know, saying how many people saved out of burning buildings and rescued the men and women and children. But shout out to Loma, though. That's a serious situation over there, so I don't want to make light of it because he is in the danger. I saw that a Ukraine fighter did lose his life, so I don't want to make light of that at all. And I know, Danny, you just kidding, but like that is a serious situation. But I just want to address the excuses. I want to get out in front of that beforehand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, and I get where you coming from, but truly, I do feel like they're gonna sell it. They're gonna, bro. I mean, they sold the Jamel Herring, military background and you know what he did. So I'm not saying that like they just making the shit up, but he's really at war right now.
They're definitely gonna sell it. You're definitely right about that. They're gonna sell the shit out of that. But like I said, Devin Haney's gonna beat Loma, and they're gonna say he's too old. Like I said, at 23 years old, remember his name. Remember the numbers. When Floyd whipped Canelo ass at 23, Canelo was too green. Just remember, now Lomachenko's 34, 2 years younger than that, and Devin Haney's 23. All right, now we don't want to hear no excuses about nobody being too old, because Canelo was too green for a 36-year-old Floyd. Now, when Devin Haney, 23, whipped a 34-year-old Loma, let's give him his credit. That's all I'm saying. And that's my call.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
All right. So for those that don't know, today is Monday. Monday means Untitled. Untitled means we talk about things outside of boxing. So if you're tuned in with us now and you like our boxing conversation, join us tonight as we'll have one of the, as he likes to, I'll say one of the self-proclaimed plugs to Drea's nightclub on our Untitled series, talking about all the nightlife here in Las Vegas and the fact that he runs and works out of Drea's, one of the hottest spots out here.
I would say, depending obviously what music you're into. Me, it's the hottest club in Vegas. They have packages that cost as high as $700,000.
That's crazy.
That does come with a private jet that picks you up.
What?
Yeah, they send a PJ for you.
For $700, that makes sense to pick me up in a private jet.
But my boy Keys, he is promoter over at Dre's, and he only deals with the highest and most exclusive clients.
They had Wiz in there the other day from what I see.
Yeah, clientele. Yeah, Wiz was there this weekend, Saturday night, and yesterday during the pool party. So, he gonna come on, talk about a lot of the celebrities he's dealt with, and, just give us the whole backstory and the rundown on how the game goes. Because it's quite interesting if you think about it. Like, it's really a hustle. You got to be plugged. If you want people to come spend money, you got to know the people that got the money. You get what I'm saying? So it's really a hustle, and you really got to be plugged. So that'll be interesting.
Yo, let me get a screen share. Look at the WBC now. Now they pro Haney. Look at the old picture of Haney. Devin and his father have always been close to the WBC. Attended my father, Holy J. Suleiman's memorial in this picture in Las Vegas. We discussed the path to glory for real Devin Haney and George Cambos, wonderful fighter inside and outside the ring. Meanwhile, 2019, he was too young. He was just a young fighter. He's still developing. Okay, we'll take that down. Who next?
I just don't understand. Like, why would you
Protect some and not protect others?
No, I was
why you didn't think Canelo was too young?
I was gonna say, why would you allow a fighter to fight in a final fucking eliminator to fight the champion if he's too young?
Mm-hmm.
Why even put him in position to fight for your belt when you're claiming he's too young, but now he is undisputed? Who we got next?
We got LV Slugger.
LV.
Did we not go to his intro today?
Only time y'all see me in Rays is when I turn into the bronze mama. I want a body, and he gonna be the body. The ambulance better be ready, the medical better be ready, the referee better be ready. They better have that towel to be able to throw it in.
SDS Promotion.
Was he right?
LV Slugger.
TBV, fellas, how's on?
Cool, cool.
All right, what up? Yeah, Devin Haney, man, definitely got the goal accomplished, undisputed. Yeah, I think he got a few little options, but with Tank over there on PBC, and they big on keeping it in-house. I don't think the Tank fight really is really realistic. I think they might go the cruise route, see if Tank can get that knockout. And I think with the Mexican fans being behind they fighters like I can see that doing close to 400, man. On pay-per-view, Tank versus Cruz. And Devin Loma, you know what I'm saying? Loma been inactive, and like you say, he getting up there in age, but I think Loma will give a better fight than Cambos, but I'm not sure, what his situation is with the war thing, man. So I don't know if that's realistic as well. But I mean, I'd rather take Loma over a Cambos fight again. But Cambos did give him his shot, so. If they do end up going back to Australia, go and get your money, man. And just, another 12-tip ass whipping. But I'm not sure, that WBA vacant at 140 right now. So, I mean, with him doing undisputed right now, he might can try to see if he can get the first shot at that title at 140, the vacant title at 140. So, he got a few options. I'm not sure what he can do at 135 over there. But like I said before, if he wanted to try to just go and move up and be the first at that vacant title at 140, that WBA.
Why?
Yeah, that's all I really had.
The fuck is he gonna do at 140?
I'm saying be a
So winning a vacant title is a bigger fight than Tank, Ryan.
I just gave the reasons why them fights won't be able to happen though.
But why would I move out the division without trying to make them?
Oh no, try to get it done. I mean, I don't have no problem with you trying. I'm just saying, with the business of boxing, they not gonna allow it.
I doubt that. Those are big fights now, man. Tank versus Haney is a big fight. If they're gonna wait till Tank gets to 40, it might not even be Tank's optimal division. It might be better for Tank to fight Haney at 35, where the rumor was Haney was struggling 2-3 fights ago, versus having the smaller man in Tank move up all the way to 40.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's too much at stake still at 35 for Devin to move up. He's still young. There's absolutely no rush. It'd be different if Terrence Crawford was at 40 instead of 47. You get what I'm saying? And that shit's enticing, and you want to dare to be great and move up in weight, and you get what I'm saying? But right now, there's still a lot that can be done at 35, I do agree because I agree to an extent because of the difficulty I believe it'll be to make some of these fights, but the fights are still there to be made, so let's, like you said, Ness, they got to at least try to make the fights happen.
Mm-hmm. I got Jaime in North Carolina. What up?
Yo, what up, Ness? What up, Danny?
What's going on?
What up, TVG? We talking Devin Haney?
Yep.
Man, that was a masterclass performance. I really love it when a fighter sticks to the game plan. We saw it Saturday. We saw it before Canelo. We even saw it when Cambos got the win over Lopez, which made me believe that, he would have something for Devin, but Devin was in control the whole night, man. Got to give him props for that. As far as next, I'd love to see Tank or Loma, but Camboso seems like he wants that rematch, get that bag. But I feel like Bob Arum will see that the money's not well spent there, so they'll probably cut Cambos out of the picture. And Ryan's mad corny for them tweets. That's all I got.
All right, champ.
All right. Who is next? Do we got any super chats, Danny?
Let me refresh, champ.
And who's next on Discord? All right. Looks like on Blog Talk in the 225. Who is that?
We got Julio Lopez with back-to-back super chats saying he felt it in his ancestors. I'm dead. And then he says, if it's in Oakland, TBV better be there. Bay Area.
We'll probably be there. Julius in Florida. What up?
What's up, people? What's up, people? How y'all doing? Y'all have an excellent show today.
Thank you, brother.
On it. I think two things Devin should do. If they don't give him a rematch, that's easy money, but they don't do the rematch. I say catch Lomo now. This is probably the best time to catch him. He's not training. His mind's still probably going to be on the wall. So Devin Haney needs to catch him right now, beat him, and then just set up the Tank fight, or if he got mandatories, which I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with the Loma shit right now.
As long as Loma comes back from war, you got to get back first.
Yeah, because I think if he fights Loma, and the fight Loma, because both of them is master boxers. So imagine Haney doing his thing against Loma boxing. That's going to, really increase his confidence. I think if he beat Loma, nobody won't beat him. I mean, obviously Tank can if Tank get in there and get that shot. But if Tank don't get that shot, I don't think Tank will beat him. Not like Tank will get his, but I think if Tank don't hit him with a big shot, he could beat him.
90 seconds.
The only person that might could beat him from start to finish, maybe Shakur. They're about, I guess, Shakur 55-45. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
For real, man.
Yes,
appreciate the support. Appreciate everybody that calls in and voices their opinion. Today's sparring day, Danny.
It is sparring day.
You wanted to go to the other gym, but today is sparring day.
It is sparring day, champ.
We're going out to Vegas. Who's this in Vegas? Yo, you know who's ducking me? I'm putting him out there.
Who ducking you, champ?
The dude that said he couldn't get sparring, and I said I could get it for him. Now he no longer answering his messages. Ain't that crazy? It's crazy. That's so crazy. It's like, do you really want it, man? Out here acting like you want it. We got in the 702. We're going to be coming to you. Get your headphones and or situation in order so that you can have perfect audio quality coming out of Las Vegas. Yo, I feel like I got to live in every state, Danny.
Why, champ?
Because when I was in Jersey, we had hella callers. That's how I felt anyway. I could be wrong, but I know my Google Doc also will back that up, that we had hella tri-state callers. Then when I moved to Florida, I felt like, yo, mad callers calling in from Florida all of a sudden. My Ricky's in Florida, my Julius in Lakelands, Keem in Florida, Bougie in Broward. Like Florida picked it up. And now we in Vegas, starting to get them 702s in this mug. What up, champ? Who this? First time caller.
What's up? What's up?
What's your name, brother?
My name's Salvador.
Salvador, what's going on?
What's good, man? Hey, I'm a big fan. I've been hearing your podcast for a while now, but I've just never been able to get on the live on YouTube. But, hey, man, Haney's performance was good. It was real good, but I think you should have Lomachenko next. I agree with the other guys saying that, he's not in his, he's still thinking about that loss. But after Lomachenko, if he had, I would say Tank Davis next.
Both good fights.
Yeah. Or Isaac Cruz too. You can't go wrong with Haney and Cruz.
I like Cruz. I do like Cruz. Not a bad fight.
I think that'd be a better fight. Over Lomachenko, and then once he beats, I think Haney got the Cruz fight. Once he beats Cruz, then I think he'd be ready to call out Tank.
Well, let's hope, man. Let's hope. Because that's the fight everybody want to see. That is the one. But
Haney.
Go ahead.
Haney and Cruz.
All right, champ. Appreciate the call. Who we got next?
Who is next?
Did you get what I sent you, Ness?
You sent me nada.
Check your messages on your laptop, champ.
Mentira. We got John in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Michigan, what up?
When it comes to the George Cambosos rematch, I don't really need it. Like, it's kind of like Canelo Bivol, or even like, I guess you'd say the Fury versus Wilder 3 fight, where in hindsight, I mean, I know who's going to win the rematch. Like, I mean, so I don't really need it, but I'll take it if it's contractually obligated, because, I mean, I don't, want Devin Haney risking losing his titles or something, but, I mean, there's only 2 fights that I really want. It's Tank and Loma, but I think those fights are incredibly hard to make right now, because, I mean, I don't think Tank is going to be willing to fight Devin Haney right now. I think he's probably going to fight Cruz next if he stays with Mayweather Promotions, and I guess we'll kind of see what happens after that. But that's the number 1 fight I really want right now is Tank and Haney. But that's my call.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we're all in agreement.
Screen share. This you, Danny?
Yeah,
you ring walking?
Yeah, I'm ring walking.
Damn.
And this was for the Zaire Abdullayev fight, obviously the interim where the Devin won and eventually was elevated to full.
Where it all started.
This is where it started, baby. This right here is where it all.
Where is this? Madison Square, or is this in MGM Grand Harbor?
No, that's MSG Theater in New York City, the Hulu Theater.
It is. Look at the lights at the top. You right.
The Hulu Theater.
It looks just like the MGM though. The MGM is harbor like that too, and what was that? Washington kind of area?
Yeah. Oxon Hill.
That shit packed. You get like 4,000 in there too. 4,400. That's packed.
Yeah, I want to say it was a sellout, champ.
Looks like it. Take that down. Let me see who's around. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? In the 541. Who is that? Who is that? Who is in the 541? New callers. I love new callers. 541. Who this?
Yo, this is Aaron Thompson, formerly known as AJ Smooth.
Damn, why you change your name from AJ Smooth to Aaron Thompson?
Oh, no, that's just my real name.
Oh, so you want Aaron or AJ Smooth?
Man, I keep the AJ Smooth. It's like my Xbox username or something like that. It's just a goofy name. I'll keep AJ Smooth.
All right, and you're from Oregon?
Yes, sir. I compete out in amateur boxing in Oregon. Oregon Golden Glove champ, and
oh wow,
I won the Washington Golden Gloves. 165.
Oh wow, I got a fighter in Oregon, bro. Have you ever heard of Esteban Angulino? He's got a couple amateur fights out there.
Esteban,
he's
man.
Around that way. He looks like Laura.
He's my sparring partner, man.
Get out of here! You know he's fought on my cards.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he fought Border Wars with us in Wisconsin a couple times, and I think once in Florida.
Yep. Yeah, my coach told him not to go out there. We told him not to go, but he went anyways.
He got those wins. Got that exposure.
That's good.
But what's up, man? Talk to us. So how many amateur fights you got?
Right now I'm on to 14 fights. Yeah.
Nice, man. Nice. Well, talk to us. What's your thoughts on today's topic?
Well, first of all, big shout out to y'all, TBV. I've been following you guys for about 6 months now.
Appreciate it.
And yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, what I would say about Devin Haney, man, is look, you already won the fight with Cambos. I mean, he's got to soak it in with being the world champ. So I really think who he would fight in between that, I really see like Isaac Cruz or something. I can't really see no Tank. Let's be real. I mean, of course, everybody wants to see that fight, but it's just going to have to be, a nice, smooth. He's got to defend his belts, so they're going to give him a light. I wouldn't say a light fight, but like someone who wants to challenge the challenger. So, anyways, also, Ness, I need your address so I can send you the club sweater. I designed the logo for the boxing club, and I want to get you the sweater because it was your birthday. I told you I DM'd y'all. Just need the address.
All right. Where did you DM me?
Instagram. I don't think it was you. I think it was the other fella, dark skinned fella.
Hit up the boxing voice, and I'll respond now.
Yes, sir. And one more thing, we got Vegas regionals on the 25th and 26th. I'll be out in Vegas. Would love to see y'all out there. Come support your boy. I'm gonna be national champ real soon.
Let's do it. Make sure you DM us, bro. Make sure you DM us. Oregon, thank you for joining us. Is that everyone, Austin? Nestor Gibbs on Instagram and Twitter. The Cash App is not down. It's actually Cash App having their own site problems. But Nestor Gibbs on Instagram, Nestor Gibbs on TikTok and on YouTube for my personal channel. Nest GTO on all other forms of social media. We'll be back at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern with the plug, Quince.
Keys, my boy Keys. Yo.